nothing wrong with it. Okay. Boom, boom, ba-doo, boop. Got our controller. I got my egregious cup of coffee. It was a good day. I should put this in the cup holder, but I'm not gonna. I'm just not. Whatever, it is what it is. Onward ho. Okay, we have a pet stalker to kill from this chick's questionable grandma. And we also have to meet Scarlet, which I'm super excited for. What's up, Tyler? How are you doing? Congratulations, you are indeed first today. Hello, hello. You having a good Saturday so far? Let's see, I got a few things to turn in. Not too bad. Morning. I'm doing well. I am actually pretty tired, though. So hopefully this coffee is gonna perk me up. Oh, I should check this first. I haven't actually looked at any of my new customizations. Boink. Okay. We got a few. No. I don't want that. I like this one! No. Creepy. Kill me. We're gonna do this one. This is adorable! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Conqueror. How are you doing? You're pooping, Max? Well, you know what? Whatever gives you the right motivation. May everything go in your favor. We'll start at the top and look at all these new ones. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're running on typical 3 to 4 hours because of insomnia. Insomnia, I hear, is brutal. I am, like, so lucky that I don't have it. That is something that I sleep so well. I can fall asleep in a whole, like, 4 minutes. I don't know how I lucked out with that. I really don't. But I'm super grateful that I have. Ow, I like this one. Licorice whip? No. No. I feel like I should be a saucy redhead in here, considering I'm about to see Scarlet, but I don't know. Maybe I need the contrast. Cool, cool, cool. That is totally a community reference. Streets ahead, clashing colors. Joy Divide is pretty freaking dope. Colorblind. I so pale. Bandit War Paint, Hyperion Heroism, Jacob's Family, Filigree. Malawant Elegance, not bad. Minecraft. Don't have these. But of course they make them wonderful. We're gonna actually do Cool as Ice. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Before you get started, so you dig a 1 foot deep hole, 30 feet long? Jeez, how long is that gonna take you? Out of curiosity, if you had to like dig 6 feet down and 6 feet long, how long would that take you too? Ugh. And Conquer, to answer your question, makeup. The answer is makeup. How's the audio sound? Does it sound balanced? Do you hear things okay? Is it too quiet? Do you not hear any background music? All of my audio settings are gonna change after this weekend, for the record. But I'm trying to make sure they're solid right now, because they've been all over the place, which is fun.
Ooh. Oh, these pirate things are so wonderful.
Okay, it's not a bad revolver, but mine's like way freaking better. Okay, so that's all done. Let's go grab one of these cool little boats. Let's go on an adventure. Adventure. So excited. I actually really like this DLC. You're not sure, hoping since okay, it just rained, the ground will be soft, so you're taking advantage, so hopefully it's just a few hours. If the ground is soft, isn't that worse? Because then all of the soil is heavy? I could completely be wrong. But I feel like that's where my brain would be at. Deploy. Rockets. Harpoons. Saw blades. That looks nice. We've got alabaster. Gross. Na, na, na. I need something that stands out. Shit. It's gonna be alabaster. Okay. I didn't even spawn the car. What's wrong with me? Okay, it's the morning. The coffee hasn't hit yet. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Let's go kill this giant-ass stalker. I think we've got some other stuff over here, too. We're just gonna roam. I think. Is it over here? Yes. There's definitely a stalker here. Now it's only the surface that'll be carrying the extra weight. That's not too bad. Man, you have to have, like, rock and obliques. Shoveling stuff? It is some... That's some freaking work. Like, real talk. That's some shit. I actually... I don't know why, but... The only thing that I've ever genuinely enjoyed shoveling is snow. I love snuffling. I love shoveling snow in the winter. I always have. And now that I'm in Canada, I'm like, I guess this is the ideal situation, right? Now I'm gonna have so much freaking snow starting in like a month. It's already well into fall here. Which is exciting. I think fall is super beautiful. Especially in Canada, everything is like red.
Stupid thing, great. Be careful. My grandma used to feed orphans to it. Anyway. So if your parents are dead, like, be careful or whatever. You killed Captain Blade's stupid stalker.
It
Yay.
lived on orphans?
Go back to the bounty board and I'll pay you.
I support this. To be fair, you're counting this as your workout. I would also count that as a workout. Absolutely. That's nuts. A full hour of just shoveling. I don't know if I could do it for an hour. You'd maybe get me for half an hour. Why do I feel like there's something secret back here? I feel like this has to be. Is this not secret? Not secret? Secret! Yay. I got a gun. I found the hideaway. Horrid's hide. Oh. You sexy bastard. That was great. Is there money in here? No, but that's okay. I've got too much money. An hour would be lucky. You're leaning on 4 hours of shoveling. Is it just you? Brutal. Brutal, 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 man. Okay, this isn't a wait. This. Is it down there? No. Yes. Can I bebop over there? Will this make it? Did I just like luck out and bypass this whole fucking thing? No, I'm a bad jumper though.
Stop looking at me!
Okay, I'm gonna shoot that guy. Oh! Oh! Fuck me! Oh no, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot! And then I died. Okay. Thanks, my guy. Appreciate you. Man. That's what I get. I was like, wow, this worked out perfectly. Of course it did. Of course it worked out perfectly. That's a big-ass ring!
Oh,
Did you see that? It was huge!
Please, I feel too shy to propose myself. Could you do me the favor of asking Natalie to marry me? Oh.
You're too shy to propose yourself? Hell nah. That's an instant no. Like, that is the biggest no that ever did no. If my guy proposed to me through someone else, I don't think I don't know if I'd be accepting that, you know? It's just like one of those things. That seems a little questionable. Okay, worm water is a different area, so we actually should turn this in then. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Can I? Oh my god, I can. Should I be able to do this? I mean, I'm not complaining. Off-roading. Yeah? You mean you're being stupid? You're just doing this to test yourself and see how fast you can do it. Okay, at that point, it definitely is a workout. But it's a workout because you planned it. Are you an ambidextrous shoveler? Can you do it on the other side too? I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna help you from like burning out your muscles. Go all the way around. I think there's a ladder over here somewhere. There should be. Right. Okay. Well, this works, man. Jump up here. Oh. No. Jump. With your legs. Come on. Yeah, I did it before. Like, go on, get. Okay. I guess I'm gonna propose.
Oh, Shade, marriage. This is moving so fast. And
She kind of looks like Tannis.
I don't believe in marriage. I'm sorry, Shade. But the answer
Is this just Tannis? But blonde?
She said no. Oh, woe is me. I
Weird.
gave you my heart, Natalie. Return to me, friend. At least you have not betrayed me yet.
It's never too late. I can always betray you later. Yeah, you could use your left and right side.
Here.
Impressive. I can't do
Money.
that.
Woo.
I like her. I like that lady. Okay, so all of this should be finished. Oh. Where the hell is Hater's Folly? Lighthouse? Oh, these all just popped up. Okay. So that's not something like I walked by and just never picked up. Interesting. Goblin King, what's up? How are you? You doing well? Your coworkers were shocked? You started hammering with your left arm? I can't do that. I can barely hammer with my right arm, and to be honest, the only reason that I can is because I've built so many freaking IKEA shelves that I could be the paid service that assembles them. Real talk. I am so good at building IKEA furniture at this point.
Wait, you're going now?
It's like a
We were
sport.
just beginning to
Freaking sport. I could do it. Putting all those little finishing nails in the back of every single shelf. It's like, oh my god. Long time no see, homie. You're doing okay? How are you? Doing freaking great. When was the last time we talked? I'm trying to figure out like what I need to update you on. Do you know I moved out to Canada? And I live here now? And it's awesome. Okay, so we have, let's look at this map. This mission here, where are you? Scarlet. Oh, no? Over there, okay. We're just gonna go pick this up. A year? No, you're totally fine. I took about a year off of stream. Totally understandable. Okay, this thing has to be up here. Which means I gotta go over here. Boink. You did not? Yeah, I moved out here. I got married. That was really cool. We actually had the wedding for that like 2 weeks ago. It was a blast. Everything's been fun. I'm really excited for winter. Yeah, I miss the cold so much. I love it. I love it too much. It's gonna get nice and chilly, and then I can live off a soup. I love making soups. How have you been? What's new? Tell me all the things. Oh, take down all these guys. Oh. There you are. There, you're gonna blow up. We're not gonna be friends. Okay. Not enough bullets in magazine. Give me like 10 of these. 10 of these bullets. Okay, let's see. We're almost done clearing this little area. I like how this is like a little park. This reminds me of like if you go camping and there's like a common area that has like little barbecues. Reminds me of that. Touch in monthly with Maddie. Is she doing well? Oh my goodness. I haven't talked to Maddie in years. I know that she got married too. Is she teaching? I always felt like she'd be such a good teacher. So she has a man that's either very smart, so you're probably gonna pivot and help others. Here's hope and nothing. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Always sad country shit. I want the cold so badly, I'm very jealous. It's so nice. It's just, you know, maybe you should think about applying to something abroad. Yeah, I'm just saying. I've had 0 regrets. Not a single one. Like, if I did have a regret, it was not coming to Canada sooner, if I'm being completely honest. Just the environment is completely different. And when I say completely different, I mean it's a lot less, like... Everything's not always on fire. Don't get me wrong. There's, like... They have some issues. They definitely have issues, any country does, but it's not like the social... I'm trying to think of, like, the best way to describe it. Okay, so you know how when you open any sort of social media for the most part, or even turn on the news in the States, it's like, breaking news, this just happened, oh my god, killer wasp, everything's happening, kids are getting shot in school. Like, it's just like, there's nowhere you can look and kind of just, like, breathe. And I know algorithms work in the favor of that, so, like, I understand. But when I came here, they have a lot more protections for users when it comes to social media platforms, which is one of the reasons I got rid of all my US meta ones, because I didn't like the terms of service that they had. I didn't like that they can skew what you see to an extent that they do. I was like, that's kind of some bull. But yeah, it was just, you can breathe here so much easier. So much easier. Oh my god. It is expensive. I would probably say, depending on where you... If you want to live near a city, it's absolutely going to be pricey. Do I think it would be on caliber with, like, California pricey? No. And the jobs do pay a little bit more here, so that definitely helps kind of level things out. But, yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. 10 out of 10. Would move to Ottawa again. You're definitely considering it? So you're trying to keep these kosher here on Twitch, but you feel weird strangeness to say, let's see, and fight it, if it makes sense? Absolutely. There's been, like, there's been a shift. People are shifting. They're on edge all the time, which I understand, because, like, there's a lot of shit happening, and it's hard not to be on edge. And because everyone's edge, they're not giving anyone else the benefit of the doubt. They're much more apt to choose chaotic solutions instead of, like, critical thinking, and it just makes things very complicated very quickly. And that's stressful. Yeah, algorithms do algorithms. Yeah. Kind of worried about the new TikTok situation. Let's go to that. Over here. Ooh. Do I go down here? That's a boat. That's a big old ship. Do I shoot that? No, genuinely, I'm so happy for you. Oh, thank you. You're so kind, Goblin King. No worries. 0 worries. You just deleted your Facebook account, and Facebook makes it so Oh, yeah. Yep. That's an issue. So, Instagram is rough, too. They won't actually delete your shit for a full freaking month. So you can go ahead and put in all the requests, and they still won't pull it for a month. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's like, why are you doing that? If I'm telling you to delete it and, like, signing off on it, freaking delete my shit. Stop it. They can still send you, like, notifications and stuff, and if you accidentally do log in, it undoes your month. And you're like, grah. Texas is in the stage of feeling awesome in the morning, but it sucks by 10 a.m. Is it still super hot in Texas? More than Florida? I feel ya? Yeah.
Huh. Killed them all. Nice. Get to
Yay, murder! Okay, let's go. Let's go meet Scarlet. She's cool. I like Scarlet. You recently did the same thing. You haven't deleted Instagram or TikTok, but those are more for watching videos and learning how to do stuff. See, I totally feel the same way. I try my best to have, like, a very creative oriented TikTok page, But every once in a while, it just freaking goes rogue. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm getting. Like, this doesn't make any sense. This is nothing. Like, why am I getting stuff about golf? I don't think I give off the golfing vibe. Because I don't golf. Nor do I seek out that kind of content. I'm like, what? Oh my god. Like, you didn't remember your password and Facebook wouldn't let you reset it. So, like, whatever. Yeah, it's just stupid. Getting off of those social media. Like, so I got rid of Facebook and then my Instagram accounts. Honestly, low-key, best decision I made. I don't regret it at all. And I realized how many people were just creeping on my shit. Not necessarily like to enjoy it and just to see what I'm up to. No, they were creeping on my shit because they were just like hoping to gossip about stuff. And that got frustrating because I'm like, nah, I don't want to have like fair weather friends. Oh, I shouldn't start shooting people yet. But I should definitely get ammo.
Welcome, customer.
And especially with like the wedding coming up and I just didn't want to deal with any of that. Especially from like my family members. Just like, nah. Not for me. If you've got questions on what I'm doing, you've got my number. You can always ask, kind of thing. It's not as hot, but yeah. So do you actually have like a winter time in Texas? I've only been there once and it was in the airport, so it doesn't really count. What do your seasons look like? Oh, he died. Captain Scarlet.
Nice moves out there. You're a vault hunter, yeah? Never met one of you guys before. The guns, the power, it's all very striking. If you're looking for the treasure of the sands, you've come to the right chick. But, God, I'm being rude. I haven't even introduced myself. Do that a lot.
She's great.
Sorry. I'm, Captain Scarlet.
If I ever went rogue and became villain-esque, I would hope it would be like Scarlet.
Nice
for the
to
record.
meet ya.
Like, pretty chill, cordial, you know, and just, like, do some debauchery here and there. Also, get this. You got into it pretty badly. Let's see. This morning with your stepmom? But if you're a believer or not, with all respect, and not to sound like a snob, but me, she's concerned that you may not really know the big J. Listen, insanity. Anyway, your apologies. Fun gun time and PJ time.
Can't blame me. There is a treasure trove of guns anyway.
That has to be so fun. I'm sorry that you have to go through that. That's definitely, I'm sure, big time aggravating. But also, what I know about Christianity is it's supposed to be a very personal relationship with you and upstairs, so to speak. Like, why does she care? She shouldn't care. She should care about herself. Maybe she's actually just projecting. Maybe she's having some issues. Maybe she's struggling.
Oh, right. I should probably get you up to speed on the legend of the treasure, eh?
Yeah, we got Leviathan
the
time.
legends say that whoever gets all 4 pieces of a mystical compass
Look
will
at her
find the
peg
lost
leg,
treasure.
it's a
I've
little
got a piece.
triangle.
It's awesome. But Sandman has one too. Head to Hater's Folly, kill Sandman, and get his piece of the compass. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Whatever you need. Okay, I need to go downstairs and get whatever this is.
Wonder how many sisters.
I miss my kids.
Oh. Nope.
No doubt.
A downstairs. Yep. Here. Out here. We're a mission. Aha. Board. There we go. Perfect. So you ended up having to do a process of elimination with passwords. That's such a pain in the ass. I hate it. I hate it so much. We're supposed to have all these, like, encrypted passwords for every single freaking website. How the hell am I supposed to remember all this shit? I can't remember someone's name after they've just said it to me. And 2 seconds later, it's gone. You think I'm gonna remember every letter, number, freaking symbol combination that I put into a website? No, it's just... my brain was not built for that. At all. So you think so much rough stuff is just on our souls right now and it's making the first one... Yeah, yeah. You're totally right, Goblin King. It's just... A lot of people just need a hug. A hug and to take a break from the socials and stuff. It would probably help with anxiety. Or at least overall anxiety.
Mercer here. I just finished.
You have no gossipy stuff going on? You're kind of close to Austin, but he may be pissing you off lately a tad. And you don't talk to JP at all, really? Just being a... Oh, you're fine. You're super fine. The other thing, too, like, even if you were, I can only control what I put out there. And what people do with that is up to them. I really wouldn't care. Plus, that's been like 10 plus years. Gosh, it's been a long time. And I think at the end of the day, and I'm sure that JP will probably agree with this, we were way too young. We were way too young, mainly because we didn't know who we were as people. We were like, it just was, my frontal lobes weren't even developed. I couldn't drink at that wedding. It was just, it wasn't realistically gonna work long term unless, like, it just, there was too many things stacked against it. But, that being said, I don't regret the situation. I don't regret the situation because I learned a ton about myself and I learned what I needed and what I didn't want and preferences, and it was a process, but I had to do a massive start over after that, which sucked. But I got strong and I learned that I can handle things by myself, and that was important. It was good. And I hope that he's doing well, like genuinely. I hope Caleb's doing well too. You like her hand? Her giant ass hook? Let's see, we of winter. Oh, you do have winter? But it's more of an icy winter here? So it's near the Gulf, so you can't speak for the rest of Texas. So is it like frost, or do you actually get snow? Peg legs, for real. Okay, so we have this one. Shiv Spike, hey bud. What's that? Your eyes are wild.
Kind of an asshole, isn't he? And beyond that, he smells like a corpse somebody vomited up.
Yeah.
I want to feed Shiv Spike to the sand grubs, but he stinks so bad they won't eat him. Get some condiments. We gotta make Shivy look appetizing.
We gotta cover him in, like, ketchup? I mean, I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. It does seem a little weird. But, like, okay. We could put some ketchup on this dude. That's freaking hysterical. Okay, I think there was a carport out here. Nope, those are fucking stairs. Over here? On the other side. Fuck my life. See, but the US topic, Morp and I constantly talk about moving overseas because with his job, he's able to. Where could you guys go? What are your options? That's pretty cool. Like, in general. Like, if you have the opportunity to spend time abroad, like, why would you not? But that's also just my opinion. You've got kids, it's a little bit more complicated. Making fun of handicaps is not funny. What are you talking about? What handicaps? Have you tried Borderlands 4? So I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna play through the majority of the other games first before I go into it. Give it some time to get a little bit less buggy. But I do have it. I do have the game, so I will be playing it. I'm super freaking excited for it. I just want to make sure it's a little bit more optimized because I want to have a good first experience with the game instead of just like, you know, like having that mentality when you go into something like, for example, Cyberpunk, when it was first released and you're just like, oh no, like you're waiting for the shoe to drop. I don't want to go into a game having that feeling or assumption. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that it's ready when I'm ready. I think. Have a fun stream. You gotta go dig a hole. Hey, have fun. Be safe. Drink water. Guten Morgen, Frau Hannah. Hi, Grey One. How are you? Amen. And I know it's been long. You just want to make sure you knew. Oh, you're so freaking sweet, Gobble King. That's very cool and mature of you. Man, I have gone through a lot of therapy. A lot. Actually, not because of that whole situation. More so family stuff. Kind of crazy to think how that really bleeds into everything. You get ice, but no snow. You don't get the fun part of winter. That's so sad. You can't make an ice man. You gotta make a snowman. Snowman. Best. You hope Caleb's doing well too. So he added you on Instagram lately. You've heard some things here and there, but honestly seems to be doing well. Such a sweetheart, you would kill for him. Can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer if you feel like it's overstepping. Did he end up going... Did he end up, like, coming out? And the reason I asked that is because I've always, like, felt that. And I don't have anything against it because, man, I'm, like, half there too. But, like... I just don't, like, every part of me was like, man, he would be so much happier if he just, like, admitted that to himself and, like, pursued what made him happy. You know? He was super cool. Super cool. Southeast Georgia rarely drops below freezing. Georgia is so nice. Or it can be so nice. It really depends what part of Georgia you're in, I feel like. There's some not so fun places in Georgia. I have realized that. I like the fun places. He's with a man. Good for him. I'm so happy for him, damn it. Yes. Fully out. I'm sure the parents had a heart attack. Which is stupid, but it is what it is. That makes me so happy. Good for frickin' him. I'll have a vodka tonic to that. And so you did too? Your blendery straight ooga booga days? Could even tell? No, he's fully out loud and proud. So you did too! So you mean... I'm gonna poke fun at you for a second. Okay, so you know how like, when you're part of the Alphabet Mafia, your radar is just super strong? Well, I mean, I've always been bi, so my radar has always been pretty on point for the most part. You liked rainbows way too much for someone who wasn't part of the Alphabet Mafia, my friend. JP's mom got so mad at you during Austin's wedding? You were talking about how you're pro calling... That's... Ally, but not that. Oh, dang it. Man, I guess my radar on that one was off. But that's okay. I do remember having a conversation with you and JP, and it was specifically about rainbows, and it made me smile. Yeah, his family is just very rigid. Very, very rigid. And I understand. From where they're from and everything and their backgrounds, it does make sense. But it really sucks if it comes in between having a relationship with your son. Because Caleb's freaking cool as shit. Real talk. He was, like, losing him in the whole situation was probably one of the sadder parts for me. Just because me and him were pretty close. But I'm happy he came out. Good. Good, good, good. You do love colors, though? No, girl, you were generally head over heels for Maddie. You would truly say, let's see, if you were, no worries. You have bi thoughts. Okay, once in a grand while. You could tell when a man is hot, but like, yeah, no, I love girls way too much. Understandable. You're not trying to like Oh, Megan? How's Megan doing? Oh my gosh, I feel like I need updates on the whole crew. How is everyone doing? I know Austin got married. Oh, that's gonna blow up. Oh, God.
Up in that Discord!
Megan was so cool. Actually, Megan and Maddie both have just very creative brains. Megan was definitely a little bit more chaotic than Maddie, but both wonderful people. Wonderful people. Why is everything blowing up around me? Where's the shield? I'm just here to steal your guys' condiments. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't need your ketchup bottles that I'm about to doink. Because they gonna get doinked. I'm just gonna shoot everyone. Everyone's gonna die. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst person to invite to a picnic.
Robot 1, ugly 0.
Okay, is this the ketchup? It's catsup! It has a cat on it! I love
Got some
that.
condiments?
I love that way too
Bring
much.
that stuff back here and we'll try to
So those
master
two are some of your
steak.
favorite people of all time. Megan's doing well. Let's see. She has helped you see the world differently as well. Good for her. Also good for you. Being open to stuff is really hard sometimes. Like, kind of moving past our own viewpoints. That's a difficult thing to do. Difficult. But I think it's an important thing. It brings empathy. And empathy? Man, if you got empathy, that shit's golden. Hold on to that forever. That is so important. So freaking important. You basically have made them your oracle checkpoint. Both Meg and Maddie are like, this is good. Then you can be sure that it's good. You can also trust yourself. You're a smart guy. Like a super freaking smart guy. Give yourself some credit. You have survived this long. The other thing too, I genuinely don't think that everything has a divine point or reasoning or choice, right? I think the end, so like if you're here in this space and time and this is like your end goal, like whatever it is, we'll just say the end of your life, right? How you get through your path is just like the process of going through your path is important, but there's a lot of little baby paths along the way that really don't make any difference. So like those choices don't carry as much weight as I feel like people think that they do. Whether it's like, do I take this job or this job? It's like, yeah, you could take whatever job makes you happy, and you can go down that little side quest if you want. Awesome. Like same thing with like having a spouse. I don't think people necessarily need to have a significant other to be like super fulfilled or like be on quote unquote the right path. I think you get to choose what kind of quests you pick up. It's just how you enjoy them and how you interact with people along the way. I think that's the most important part. What you do with your opportunities. Yeah. You fight Christians every day while praising Jesus. They love to hate me. These children are the same God of yours, supposedly. You know, Goblin King, I'm gonna tell you something. So, my husband's Jewish. So, in order to have Jewish kids that are in the community, like based off of like scripture and stuff like that, which the Judaism runs on the first 5 books of the Bible as well. So there's a lot of overlap when it comes to Christianity. However, they have something called the Talmud, which is the context that those 5 books are interpreted, which is like an oral tradition that's passed on. So that's where things kind of differ a little bit, other than like Jesus, no Jesus kind of thing. But they like I had to learn a ton about it because I went and I converted, and I align so much more with the mentalities and viewpoints of Judaism, believe it or not, than general Christianity. And I think the reason that is, there's a lot of different checks and balances that are with Judaism that aren't with Christianity. So like for one, there's a million fucking Bibles. A million interpretations, amplified versions. There's a King James version, which if you have a version of a biblical text that is paid for by a king, like that's gonna be skewed in the direction that the king wants. Stuff like that. The Jewish text is the original text, and it's still in Hebrew. It's literally been copy and pasted over and over and over again. No differences in translation, no differences in interpretation, because the Talmud makes sure that it's understood in the same context that it was given. I just feel like it's more consistent and a lot less used for things like power or mega churches and funding. Like it's way different. I'm not saying that you should look elsewhere for your religion at all, but if you do feel like maybe there's some friction, do some research. Just do some research. But the rule of don't be a dick is pretty well integrated with Jewish people. That's all. It's nice. It's really nice. The people are great. Holy crap. Where the hell am I in this map? I'm in Wormwater. Okay. Message in a bottle. Where's this? Over there. Where's this? Oh, gross. Way over there. This? Okay. We'll do this one first.
To the jackass who just arrived in Oasis. We don't take
Getting yelled at.
Independent treasure hunters around here.
You appreciate it? You don't mean to fish. You're fine. You're not fishing at all.
Calling you out, scab.
Things can just be as well. That's also true. Miller Electric would fucking hire me. Sheesh. Yeah, you're right with all that. Trust, I get it. You're going into the weeds of now actually king skewing and all that. Yeah, there's just all that shit. We're gonna go ahead and destroy these Union vehicles. That doesn't seem sketch. Paul's mom has told you exactly translated. Let's see, for the Talmud. But you've since heard otherwise, and you've been researching into it. Really cool. I don't know. I learned a lot of really interesting things through the whole process. A lot of it just made sense. They're very much focused on like female rights and stuff, which is something I obviously personally appreciate. Oh my goodness. But also the community aspect is something that I feel very strongly about. Like, obviously, you and I know about, like, church family and church communities. This one's different. This one's different because it's deeper, it's integrated differently. It's not like you go out to a picnic and you just hang out in a youth group kind of thing. It's like, no, what they do is they support the businesses within the community, they support the kids within the community, they donate their time, they donate their energy, their skill set. If someone needs something, like, you bet your butt they're gonna bend over backwards. Like, there's no weird, like, bless your heart situations or, like, weird creepy judgments. Like, none of that. It's all of the support without any of the judgment. And I love that. Okay, I'm lost. I got lost in the map. I lost in the sauce. No, I'm going the wrong way. There's no way I'm going the right way. See, I knew it. I knew I was going the wrong way. God damn it. Why? You have nice. Some would say that you subscribe to the Church of Buddhism. The best church there is. They're just up to the cheeks in happiness. 'Tis a shallow belief. Depends on the booty. Female rights for sure. Yeah, that's just important. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because it was a Jewish wedding, they put me up in the chair. And it was insane. It was insane. So that dance is called the hora, where they're in a circle and they kick. Dude, they throw it down. Jewish weddings are massive parties. Like, oh my goodness. So my cousin Eric was there, and he looked at me. He's like, the only example of Jewish weddings that I've ever had was like Fiddler on the Roof. I was like, oh. He's like, this is awesome. He's like, can I join in? I'm like, yeah, why not? Like, that's awesome. It was such a cool experience. Ew. Whatever, Kath. Kath is my husband. It was so much fun. It was great. The pictures are hilarious though from the hora. And also from the whole chair thing. I'm pretty sure there's a picture of me in the chair with my face like lifted up, and then his face, because they do it in opposites, and you have to like hold on to a napkin. I don't understand. It's a thing. But anyway, like they were throwing us up there to the point where I was like, yo, my butt is coming out of this chair. Like, you have to think, there's like 15 grown-ass men under you going up and down, and you're in this chair, and you're like, I hope this thing doesn't break. I hope I don't die. Like, like what's happening? I have reasons to believe I am in danger. I'm trying to hold on to the chair for dear life. Like, oh my god. It was great. It was so much fun. And then they do the parents afterwards. That was so cool.
Okay, so,
You don't want to start a riot? But I'm naked from the neck up. Digger, how are you doing? I hear you've been listening to the podcast.
Hell yes, you're the best. Hell yes, you're the...
What? What is this mission line? You just threw your desk across the room. Sorry, Daddy. I had to let the world know. Oh my god. Digger, how are you doing?
Just slather Shiv Spike in those condiments. It'll be gross, but at least it'll...
This is for you, Digger.
My future children!
I just covered this
Now
guy
just
on
push him in
catsup.
and let the sand grubs do the rest.
I am a sentient collection of hatred and...
There you go. Nom nom noms.
You know, I think
That's
I'm
so
gonna
great.
miss
It was
you.
fun. It was so fun.
Anyway, good job. Come on
Yeah,
back.
when is Hannah gonna be on the pod? You know? Shaq actually asked me if I would be, like, cool with doing it, which I would be. I don't know how much I could really, like,
Actually,
add
you know
to
what?
it,
I don't miss him at all.
but, I would do my best. I would absolutely do my best. You're going to pass out, you're nocturnal. Do your thing, Gobble King. It was nice catching up with you. Oh my goodness, I gotta sneeze. It's worst. No, I don't want to do it. I refuse. I refuse. I won't do it. Nope. I'm alive. Okay, where am I going? What is happening? Where's the map? Where's this point on the map? No, why did it go there? We're doing this one. I think. Struggle is real. Real struggly right now. Why is it over there? No. This one? Collect fruit? Is that over there? Okay, we can
Hey,
do this. We're
I'm
getting
Mercer,
coconuts.
the cook for this dumbass crew. You know the number 2 top
'Cause
killer
they have
of sand
scurvy.
pirates? Scurvy. Number 1
Scurvy.
is self-inflicted gunshot wounds.
Probably
but that
add
ain't
more
really
than
my
Shaq. That
department.
guy's
Give me
such a
some
casual.
Fruit, will ya?
Digger! I did my dungeon. I had my first dungeon experience. It was amazing, and I loved it. And I still suck, but that's okay because I suck a little bit less. So much fun. So much freaking fun. Let's just say I'd be a little bit hooked. As the best instant, tell me you don't play the game without telling me you don't play the game. I liked your goblin comment. I'm just a little goblin. I'm so goblin-y. By the way, it's so scary to run away from people when you're a goblin because your legs are so short and you don't run fast. Not like you really run fast in general, but I feel like you run really slow when you're just a wee little thing. But maybe that's just my perception. Let's go collect some coconuts. Coconuts. Gimme. Gimme your nuts! You don't have any. Okay, well, where does? Where does has coconuts? I need them. I need all them coconuts. Oh,
By my command!
This'll fix that. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Busy. Busy
If I hit you,
collecting
you're gonna
nuts. Excuse me. Rude.
Good one, babe!
Get it under control. Coconut. Okay, collecting these is fun. Wait, where did that other one go? Did I get all of them? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. There's a reason that you play Torrent? Is it because you like to be a big cow? Is that why? You cowrific? Oh, it's because you're a bull in real life, and the hooves make you a champion of gnome hunting. Well, would be a little, so it checks out. I just got my first AoE move, and I'm gonna feel so powerful. Be like, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, don't roll away, coconut bud. Okay. Oh, there's some more over here. Are they gonna roll away if I don't stand over here? Oop, oop. Coconuts. Why am they exploding? Is it? What? Why? How? Why not? They not just popping down like the other ones? Is it because I have too much anarchy? Am I too strong? Hellfire? Careful, that kills you too. Oh, it does? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I had no idea that that would inflict damage on my person. Does that make sense? Kinda, now that you've said it. Okay. Good to know. To stay away from everyone and everything, and then, have Hellfire rain from the skies. I am in full support of that. Okay, we got 16 out of 20. Because I broke 4 of them. Stop shooting at me. I don't even know if I can hit you. I've got like 62
Not bad, not bad.
little anarchies. And this guy's throwing freaking bombs at me? Are you trying to explode all of my coconuts, sir? Because that is not very nice. Come back. They keep blowing up. I don't want them to blow up. I just want to have them. Okay. Wow, they grow back really fast. Coconut.
You
Done.
found some fruit. Good. Now.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of... Sorry,
Oh my
Murray
God.
just shot himself in the leg. Hey, Murray, know what'll cheer you up? Some vitamin C. Sandman ate my parents. Oh, suck it up, Murray.
Oh my god. I love this game so much. Suck it up. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, so we have this one, and then we're by this one. So we will attempt to find the message in a bottle. Which... Where... What? I bet it's right here. I have to go around to the right side. This would make sense. It's probably just not uncovered in the map. It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's probably not. But I'm quick as fuck, boy! We're gonna get this done! I love this game. Did I go that way? Yes, I should. Look at me go! Okay, let's go in. A hedgeland camp.
Let's have some fun!
Let's get ready.
Dumbass treasure hunter!
This guy's got hops. Boop, boop, boop.
I was so...
I wish this gun had one extra bullet in it. Having 5 is just like so bizarre. Just tons of reload time. Okay, up we go. There's worms! Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Worms be icky. Let's murderize them. Okay. Where they at? Where are them worms? I punch it! I punch it until it dies! Shoot that one until it dies. And then that one's dead. Is that all the worms? Okay, now I need to find an X. Okay. Would it be on the ground? I jump enough? Is it over here? Books. I don't care enough about. Behind the anchor, maybe? Do you guys see an X? Worms are worse than spiders. If the worms were that big, I'm gonna have to say yes. It's in this general... Hey! Hello! I found you. Oogie.
After 2 years, 300 looted sandbars.
Captain Blade's manly man shield.
I think the men are starting to unravel. They want to kill stuff. They want to split the loot and head their separate ways.
I love
They don't
that.
seem to get the fact that our whole operation isn't about greed or bloodlust. It's about survival.
I
Stop
have
rolling
mad
ships,
respect
we
for Captain
starve.
Blade.
We split up, we die. I won't let that happen.
So he's just been faking all of like these murders and like stuff. He's just keeping like the gang together. Oh. It's so cute. Okay, so that's done. So we're gonna turn in this extra one, or this mission over here. And then we are going to Hater's Folly. Which is where we will find Sandman, who apparently ate that guy's parents. Crazy. You don't look for X's? Fair. Understandable. You shouldn't look for X's. They're hardly ever treasure. Hold on. I have an important text message. Yeah. Okay. Back it up. Wee! Believe this should be here at the bounty board? Yeah? Fuck your worm sphincters! I'm in the right place. I should have driven the boat further this way. Good lord. Eep. Oh, we get to meet Roscoe. Roscoe is probably the ugliest creature in the game. Just saying. By far. Straight up ugliest. Like icky growth. kind of vibe. Shit. Oh! Here we go.
Don't worry
Now
about
off
Murray.
to Haters
He'll
Folly
be
we
fine
go.
until he finds out I'm the one who killed his parents. But they were dicks, so whatever.
I feel so bad. That poor guy. This whole time. Okay, I wish I could zoom out more. Where is this freaking area I'm going? Do I need to have like a "where are you" moment? Because where? Oh, here? Going to Oasis? If that's the case, I should go back in here and just fast travel. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the drive. I thought it was somewhere on this map, but I guess not. Yep. Okay, inside here, top floor? The top floor that has the... I'll just take the stairs, just in case. How was he created if both his parents were dicks? Explain to me how that works. That is one of the best statements I think I've heard in a long time. I just want you to know that. That was amazing. Genuinely. Just great. Freaking great. There it is. Maybe one was just so much more of a dick that it caused the other dick to just, like, turn into a... I don't know. I don't know how that works. Science. You found a new source of crack to snack on? Okay, do tell. Do. Why do we have a new mission? I bet it's what's his butt. I love this little view. I think it's so cute. Adorable. Dude, they're about to have Pier Fest. Come and get your feet wet. By Hyperion. I wonder if that's why they're all out of water. Jack Links has bacon jerky? Okay, I would probably eat the fuck out of that. I love jerky. I do. But the problem is, like, one, it's expensive. Two, I would just eat so much.
I've heard tell some creature is sneaking around Haters Folly, stealing treasure,
Grendel.
slicing off faces and the like. Sounds
Hell
terribly
yeah.
interesting. Hunt it
We have a
down, won't you?
Beowulf mission. The Grendel. Sounds like a spaceport type situation. Yeah, probably. I would think so. I mean, I'd have to do more research on that one, Digger, but I feel like it's most likely the situation. It's actually really good. But, like, okay, how many ounces of it do you actually get? Like, is it worth the ounce to price ratio? Is the main question. Stop shooting at me. I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm going on foot. Was this a mistake? Probably. Am I committing to it? Yep, I am. Give me the XP, bitch. Give me all 2 of those XPs.
How I do.
Oh, I'm getting close. I think. And I just... Oh. Okay. Turns out this place is like hella fucking far away. Le cloisonné, oh la la. What's up, overworld?
Rather than do it myself. First of all, good question. Glad to see you, taking the initiative. Second of all, Sandman's pretty strong and you're expendable as hell, so good luck.
I appreciate her honesty. I do. You know what? I admire it. I admire it so much. Fact. I am expendable. But I'm also extremely difficult to kill. Under certain circumstances. Like, I have enough ammo, or I have my bot with me. But, like, any other one, like,
Eat metal death!
just gonna jump over here and shoot in that general direction. Come down here, trigger all these guys. Actually, we're just gonna leave. We don't really have to kill them, you know? You like your Canadian PJ? They're so comfy and they're fuzzy. And it makes me happy. I love these. These are my favorite. Okay, hold on. They're not my favorite pajamas. They're my second favorite pajamas. My first favorite pajamas, they have stars and moons on them. And they're so soft. I love them. Love them. Okay, so less than 3 ounces for $9 a package. You know, I think that's reasonable. I wish it was 4 ounces for $9. That would be, like, more reasonable. But, like, I get it. I wish I could jump twice as high.
There's a lot of water under the city of Oasis. What a surprise! Oh, sorry, I hacked into your Echo device shortly after we met, so I can see everything you can. I get horrifically bored, and it's fun to watch you kill people.
I can fix that.
So everyone at Oasis died from dehydration when they were this close to water. Horrible. Talk about frickin' horrible. Is it worth it? Not really. Is it crack? Hell yeah. Then at that point, the crack's always worth it, is it not? I feel like it is. Okay, we can get rid of some stuff that I won't use. Pretty much any sort of gun type that I don't regularly use. We'll save some heavy hitters. For now. Get rid of those. We have a bunch of grenades. You know what? We probably could upgrade our grenades at some point.
I've always got new stuff.
Let's go ahead and just do this one. Boink.
Check back
Get some
later.
ammo before we go in here. I think we've got some chrysalises in here. We've got some stuff. Maybe some weird fish? We need 69 ounces. Hell yeah.
Don't die.
Man, that's great. Lizard. I love it. I love it. Great one. How difficult do you think it would be to actually make beef jerky? Look at all this water! Dude, this looks like a spa day. A very nice spa day. Who the hell is this? Get off my jock, man. Bitch. Nah. Gimme your pocket guns. Okay, I think Rendell... Okay, we're not gonna get this way. Which means Grendel's probably at the end of the map. If this is a linear map. I bet it's a small map. It isn't too bad, Morphsmake. How is it? That's nice. Is it good? Is it worth making? Because, like, if it's worth making, then, like, yo. Is it... Is it cheaper to make it than getting it for $9 for 3 ounces? You just need a dehydrator. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
It's
You know what? I want some beef jerky.
No one in Oasis is dying of thirst. Otherwise, the sight of that enormous spring might fill me with a tragic rage.
Oh my god. It's just dehydrating it, but you also gotta season it and stuff. Right? Aren't you also supposed to, like, tenderize it or something? I don't know the rules. Flavoring it. Does it have to be a special cut of meat? I mean, I assume we're not making beef jerky out of, like, ground beef, you know? Biff. I'm doing well, Eugene. How are you? Are you doing good? You chilling? Do I have to stand on this right there? Am I gonna die if I stand on this? What did I just... Okay. Well, whatever I need is up there, but it's not open yet, so... How odd. That seems odd. Whoa! That's gonna blow up. Can I shoot something? Huh. I can shoot this guy in the freaking legs. Stop trying to blow me up, man. I'm just over here trying to have a good day. And you over here trying to light me on fire and stuff. well, electrical damage. This is easy to make. So you cut it thin. It's a flank steak, which is the cheapest shit there is. I didn't realize it was flank steak. Okay. You're good, and a matter of fact, you just finished the fight. Okay, the fight for Sanctuary. Heck yeah! That's a good one. How did you feel about it? Why do I feel like there's something here? Do I have to just throw a grenade in there or something? I don't know if I can. Oh, okay. Did it do nothing? Anything? No. I have a feeling I'll come back to that. Okay, so this has some stairs. Let's do this. Man, now I really want beef jerky. I'm gonna make that shit happen. What the hell? How do I get up here? Did I just like... Am I just a fucking idiot? Yes, I am. Did not realize this move. Okay, up we go. Fuck your guns.
When you do find this
We're
creature,
gonna
please
kill
deal with it quickly.
Grendel!
The poor fellow who echoed me about the situation, name of Jesse. Well, the creature wore his face like a jockstrap.
Oh. Wearing someone's face like a jockstrap. That's new. It was good, but overall, you think your DLC is either the badass... Oh, Cratertude? Yes, Assault on Dragon Keep is my favorite. It's so good. This is probably my second favorite, just because I really like Captain Scarlet. But Torg is so good. Did you get the holiday ones by chance? The holiday ones are so wonderful. There's one, and I think it's Thanksgiving, but it's Mr. Torg. And you get to meet his grandma. And if you listen to her whole entire story and answer the questions right, you get a freaking amazing rocket launcher. It's good. It's super good. Highly recommend. Actually, why is everything shaking? Oh, there's just something over here. It's worth it. Getting the holiday DLC. I mean, I liked what they added. I thought the stories were cute. They were short. But they weren't too short where you're like, eh, it's a waste of money. Like, it was genuinely enjoyable, and I think it was fun. Yeah! Hollowed Hollow. The Christmas one is good, too. I forgot about the Christmas one. You have the singing bandit. That one always made me smile. Okay, so we go up here, and this oh, we can jump up here, maybe? Let me jump. I so jump. Look at that. Oh, on top of the world. Okay. That one's all finished. We'll go down this side now, even though I'm pretty sure it connects. But Grendel is done. Put our new mission on. 2 easy pieces. Man, I feel like there has to be a way to get that exclamation point. Like, surely I'm just missing something, right? Maybe? That one with the chef's a great one, too. Tori's grandma's story was entertaining, actually. Man, I love learning that it's High Five Flexington... Mr. High Five Flexington Torg. So good. So good. And I also love that, his grandma just has the same body. And face. Just, like, glasses are a little bit different. I don't know, it just made me smile. It's so, like, memey. It's perfectly memey. Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of these little guys running at me. Speed up a little bit. Collect all the goodies. Okay, there's something spitting on me. I don't like that. No, no, no. We don't do that here. We nice people. Boink, boink. Perfect. Okay, there's racks, maybe? I'm not gonna deal with racks. I don't have time for those. Those are annoying. These, though, I feel like are worth it.
How I do.
Because I can one-shot them, because I have enough anarchy right now. And also, you just get a shit ton of money. So it's like, yeah, okay. Worth my time. Okay. Wow, there's just a lot of little guys right now. We'll pick up all that shit later, I guess. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna punch it.
Baby.
Okay, it was that guy. Wait, that's a switch. Why does that seem like it's important? Can't do anything with it yet. When you were playing the base game, you got up to the warrior. You kind of cheesed it. You kind of have to cheese the warrior. Reason being is just like you can't literally stand in lava, so you have to find a spot where you can stand. I wouldn't consider that cheesing. They're the only monsters and bosses that I feel like you can really cheese are like Terramorphous, because there's a spot in the map where you can stand and like miss out on like 80% of the damage. Warrior is kind of meant to be fought that way. I wouldn't stress about it. I really wouldn't. You did it right. Also, like, the warrior isn't really like a boss. I mean, he is a boss, but there's better bosses.
Oh, right.
More dangerous
my first two fingers like this.
It's good.
Buds. Until we stumbled upon some of Captain Blade's old notes about the lost treasure, that is.
Ooh.
Together, Sandman and I found 2 pieces of Captain Blade's
So she was
mystical
friends with
compass.
Sandman.
Then, because I'm an idiot, I tried to stab him in the back. Literally. The knife blade snapped, he shot me in the leg and ran. It was pretty embarrassing, but that's when I learned never betray your friends until you're sure you've got the upper hand.
Frickin' love Scarlet. I love Scarlet. Yeah, I'm still doing art. I'm still doing cloisonne. I've got a big piece that I'm working on right now, and it's Sonic. So I'm almost finished with Sonic himself, but there's Tails and Knuckles on there as well. It's looking really freaking good. Like, I'm so excited for it. Oh, it's gonna be a good piece. It's old school, like, Art Nouveau style. Looks banging. Banging. I just love making art. You feel good then? Yeah, you're totally fine. You're doing just fine. Because technically, I mean, you could say I cheesed it too, because I had so much anarchy where I can pretty much, like, down a big boy in, like, 10 shots. You're fine. You played the game to your advantage. That just means you play smart. Fuck these Buccaneers, though. Oh my god. Look how big those swords are. They're so big.
Come at me, jokers.
I need to have a faster reload on this gun. Maybe I have badass points. I might be able to actually fix it a little bit.
Robot.
The boss in Wham Bam Island is better than the war. Yeah, big time. Well, that's like the son of Cromorax, right? Which they actually mention the cheese of Cromorax in Borderlands 1. Which is everyone cheesed it in Borderlands 1. They had to. Cromorax was like ridiculously difficult. That was one of the fights where it was just super unbalanced. You could be max level and still struggle hardcore with Cromorax. There's just you just died. It's just what it is. Look at these pools, man. I dip my toes in these. Yeah, they made it sound a little bit less cheesable, but you still could do it a little bit. I don't know. What it is. Okay, what did this? Where am I going? Okay. Going across the way. Into the soup! I feel like this is like sulfur. Put me in the sulfur. Why are there 2? Oh, I need to be up. Dang it. Up we go. We going in. I've not played Borderlands 4 yet, but I do have it. I'm waiting until they do an update to kind of better optimize it. So I'm gonna continue playing through Borderlands 2, and I might move on to Borderlands 3. We'll see. Kind of depends on how I'm feeling, but I will definitely eventually get to Borderlands 4. I just want to make sure that when I do play it, that it's in better order, because right now, like, it's having a lot of issues, and I just don't want that to put a bad taste in my mouth when playing a new game, you know? Like, I want to enjoy it how it was meant to be enjoyed, not what we're stuck with because it just came out. Sadly. I mean, that shouldn't be the case with a brand new game that costs $100 fucking bucks, but We here, you know? You just bought a poster from the last concert you went to? Reminded you? What was it? I want to see. Is it cool?
I told you to lay off. Now
Dude,
I
Sandman
gotta
looks
kill
weird.
You,
Kinda looks like a
your
worm.
friends, and your family.
How would he even know where your family lives? Just ignore him. He's talking crap.
What's over this other way? I want to go this other way. I feel like it's something. Oh. Nope. Hannah, don't be an idiot. I don't know what. You know what? We're just gonna keep going. We will keep on going. Keep trucking. Not him? Oh, you bet the giant creature with the Oh, yes. The one where you have to, like, put in all the iridium in the little lantern places? What's that one's name? There was a bunch of, tough mothers in there. That was a good DLC.
Sorry about your face!
I'm not sorry about his face. That was a lie. It was just a lie. Here, we got a bunch of people dropping down.
Let's have some fun!
Let's just put this guy out. He'll get the top layer.
I'm gonna turn you into a human centipede.
Did he say he's gonna turn me into a human centipede?
Right on, robot!
That's what you forgot its name? Totally understandable. If I'm on fire, oh, it does work. What was it to say? If I'm on fire and I walk into water, does that, like, put out the fire? Answers, yes. Okay. Interesting. And up we go. It's very cool. Do it! I want to see it! Oh, okay. Well, fuck this ladder too. No, this is gonna be better, I'm sure. Game companies releasing buggy, unfinished games at release is how they intend people to play them. If not, they finish it on time. My question is, why does this keep happening? I feel like this didn't happen in the past, but also the games weren't as big in the past, so is it just like the time pressure to have a game release within a certain schedule? Like, is just the schedule unattainable for games that size? Or is it because game companies have kind of gone a little bit more on the corporate side and there's just a lot of tape and too many cooks and things are just very convoluted and all over the place to where to get things approval it just takes forever? Like, which one is it? I'm kind of curious. I wish it wasn't the case. I really do, because it completely changes the atmosphere of the impression that your game gives off. And real talk, if a game as big as Black Myth Wukong, which is one of the most detailed fucking games I've seen, with fighting dynamics which are just awesome, tons of armor and all these different things. It was done by an indie developer. It's a big old game. It came out without any glitches.
Badass coming!
Like,
eat metal death!
Why were they able to do something that, like, you know, some of these other companies haven't been able to? I guess that's just what I don't understand. Is it because the people working on this stuff are better? Or, like, what's the actual factor here? I feel like it shouldn't be that difficult to determine.
But the other part of me is happy I got to chill back here and read the latest issue of Crime Fighter Frog. It's about a frog who fights crimes.
I would read the book about a crime fighter frog. Sounds amazing.
Dear Diary, I know where the third compass
Dear
piece is.
Diary.
Hyperion's got it. Judging by what they've been
Fuck
saying
you,
over the
Hyperion.
radio, they think it's just some trinket. They're gonna ship it out on a caravan in the worm water. I've just got
Worm water.
That jackass from Oasis is coming after me. BRB, Diary.
Wow, that's
BRB.
lucky. Come on back to Wormwater so we can get the third compass piece and be that much closer to finding the treasure.
Graphics load? So they want games to look so good that it's populating billions of blades of grass, dust, atmosphere crap, like background stuff. in the distance over having your intended mechanics work. Like, you don't care about the mountains and forests 10 miles off in the distance look detailed. Water effects are huge GPU drain. Reflections. Freaking bloom. Why are we still having, like, bloom and crazy mist? Like, I just want to shoot things in the butt. Can you please make it so I can shoot things in the butt well? I don't need to see the dimples on the butt cheeks that I'm shooting. I just need them to fall dead. Did you see a new Ghost of Tsushima? Yes. There is a new Ghost of Tsushima coming out. Okay, well that actually, you know what? That's a really good example too. Ghost of Tsushima didn't have major issues when it came out. It came out finished. And it's a very detailed game. So, how'd that happen? You know? Where is this thing? Where is this boodle? Do you guys see a bottle? Aha! You sons of bitch. Yeah. And a banjo? Alright, I see you. Okay. Where am I going then? Badass token. Is there a reload? Yes. Thank you. This way? Yeah. Okay. Well. That sucks. I guess I have to go up this way? I'm so bad at math. No, I don't. I have to go back through. Fuck me. Okay. We're getting there. Ghost of Yotai, yeah. Bloom's code for bloomers. Them devs of pervs. Koi, you're ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You know what would be crazy? So, I feel like there is exponential Koi lore. And I feel like the reason that there's Koi lore is because we don't know much about you. Because you so secretive and shit. So, part of me just likes to play into that. Of like, what if Koi is bluff? Because it makes my brain happy. Because I'm like, yeah, I mean it could be anything. Koi, you could be anything. You could do anything. You could be anywhere. You know? Like, what if Koi is just a dev? A dev for like Borderlands 4 or something. And you're like, no, 3. The pre-sequel's the best. Like, it could be. It could happen. That could be the case. You've been a dev this whole time and we just never know it. We would never know. Never. Not even once. And that would be so funny. Koi, if you could have any job in the world, what would it be? Jump over here, jump over here. Okay, we have to find a stupid ass X in this general area. Okay. You guys see an X? You don't actually exist, you're just a- See, that could be a thing! I wouldn't even know! I would be like, alright. Well. It is what it is. Like, wow. I wouldn't know. You could really just be like a small freaking cat who has access to a keyboard and is really, really sentient and hyper aware. I have no idea. No clue. But I think that's the joy in it all. I'm just like, you know, this is acceptable. This is wonderful. Are you behind the waterfall, maybe? That looks like it would be a thing. Hello? Oh god. There's a bottle. Oh. Whoa! Why did that scare me as much as it did? Yeah, my house. This isn't even my house, but it is now. Something that helped people if money wasn't a problem. Something like social work would have filled you. That would make sense. I feel like you would be very good with that. I don't know if I could have any job and like money wasn't an issue. I feel like I would teach art. I think at that point I would like to teach art. because, one, I love making it.
The cook I pretended to kill.
For me, it is definitely
They kept
worth
sitting
it,
around in Oasis while I got
and
on the
I
boat.
have found benefits through
After
making
they shot
art.
him up, they got to talking. Found out I'd never killed another soul in my life.
Oh wait, hold on, I want to listen to this.
My guess is they'll raid the treasure room for guns and shoot me when my back's turned.
Oh, they're gonna shoot him when his back's turned.
Might as well let them do it.
Oh,
Rather
this
be
poor
killed
guy.
than have to wipe out my own men. And this will be my last log entry. Captain Blade, signing off.
Oh. I feel so sad about that. This poor guy. He was such a good guy. Oh. But yeah, I feel like when it comes to art, a lot of times, because it's underfunded in schools, it's just completely neglected. Or people don't view it as something that's worthwhile, and I think that's very sad. And also super inaccurate. I think it's worthwhile to find ways to express yourself. Is it monetarily advantageous to put all your stuff into art? No. But if I was doing what I enjoyed and what I loved, and money wasn't an issue, I think that's what I would do. I think I would like that. Yeah. You're the Murloc that lives and operates in vending machines? You travel from machine to machine to see variety? Yes. That's just perfect. I'm in full support of that. That's backwards. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. That's perfect. You put it in the check it out channel? I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up on my phone though. Oh, I have to avoid this microphone. With my face! I think I had so much coffee, guys. I'm all like, nya, 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 nya. I don't need your what's new Discord. I want to check it out. Oh, that's freaking cool. Yeah, this is totally up my alley. Hands down. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a little bit of like medieval art deco. So it's more like dwarves than like elves. But it's got that hard line work and it's got those flourishes. I love that shit. I think it's so pretty. So freaking pretty. Guys, if you want to see what I'm talking about, you gotta hop in the Discord. It's in the check it out channel. You know, if you want to check it out and stuff. You don't have to, but you could. Money wasn't an issue. You'd probably work every job there is. You'd probably work where help is needed most and then move on to another job. That's so cool. Boy, I want you to know. You deserve. You would be deserving of that role. Of being allowed to do that. I feel, fuck me. Man, I can't even jump in a straight line. Jesus. That would be such a noble pick for that job. That'd be awesome. Also, that could be a hard job. You'd have to be like a jack of all trades potentially, but you would learn so much through that process of just like working in places to help out. Because usually that's not like, hey, can you help out? We need help right now. It's like, cool, make this graphic design video. It wouldn't be like that. It'd be like, okay, well, we need physical help. Like, we need you on the floor. You gotta do this now, kind of thing. And I feel like those have such interesting learning curves. You just kind of get thrown into the fire. You hunted for that post? It's cool. That is such a cool freaking poster. That's great artwork. Great freaking artwork. Okay, this will go to Oasis. Do I want to just fast travel though? Let's see where on this. Yeah. We're just gonna fast travel. That's not how we do that. Oasis. You were so upset when they sold out during early merch sales? You went and searched for it? And you got to the venue? I'm happy you found it, and I understand why it sold out. That is a fantastic design. It's so good. It's so good. Man. So, I'm at an interesting point. When I say I'm at an interesting point. My PR has been confirmed. I still have to wait like 6 weeks to actually receive my PR card. So for my permanent residency. A little bit of a pain in the ass to wait a month and a half, but like, it is what it is. I get it. Once I get that in though, I can apply for like a social security number or like a work, like a tax ID, so that I can work Canadian jobs.
Good news! You don't have to help me staple Jesse's face back on because he's dead. Hemophilia ho.
Bye, Jesse. Just you dead. But after that I could work, so I'm like, okay, what kind of job, like, do I want to go into at this point? And I'm like, I am unsure what kind of job I wanna do. Not saying that, like, there's just a lot of different things. I could go back to bartending if I wanted to. Do I want to do full-time? Do I want to do part-time? Do I want to do something with art? Do I want to do something with, like, I don't know, like working with kids or teaching kids or volunteering? So I'm trying to, like, figure out what direction I want to go with stuff. Do I want to keep just doing what I'm doing? There's so many options that I am borderline overwhelmed with them. But I think me answering the question of what I'd do if money wasn't an issue, what would I do, or it's just teaching art, I think that's more so the direction I should go. I feel like that would just... I feel like that's closer to being on the right track. But now I'd have to find a place that I could do that. Huh. Poaching kids? No. I'm not poaching kids. Coaching kids. Or teaching kids. Not poaching.
Oh, crap. The Leviathan's
They would be
back.
terrible to hunt.
Forgot to mention,
Unless they're
Hopkins
toddlers,
the guardian of
man.
the treasure.
Toddlers
He
can
ate
run
that
hella
Roscoe
quick.
in one bite, and he was
Little
like
swindly
this big.
bastards.
Oh,
You give them peanut butter hands, I swear they run
I'm
twice as fast.
holding my arms really far apart.
Where am I going? I missed my turn. God damn it. You can see me teaching art. I think I would have fun teaching art. I think it would have to be to adults. If I'm going to teach cloisonne, there's no way I can teach that to kids. There's just no way. One, the materials, when you're working with hard-curing resin, you shouldn't be breathing that in. You need equipment. It's not the cheapest medium, but it's also not the most expensive medium. So, I mean, that, I guess, would be working in my favor and, I guess, the kids' favor or whatever, or the people I'm teaching. But more so, cloisonne is like a labor of love. It is not fast art. It is slow fucking moving and monotonous and tedious and a pain in the ass. But it's rewarding and fun, and when you finish it, it's great. But like the margin of error when you're learning is just brutal, because if you mess up your line work and you go to fill it in and then all of your colors flood, you will ruin a whole entire piece that you just spent like 40 hours on. And kids aren't equipped to handle that kind of failure. Unless they're Asian. Because, like, we were born with that shit. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. So maybe teaching adults cloisonne would not be bad. I'll think about that. You know what? I'll ask some people here, if there would be a place to do that. And I'll actually, I'll see what I can do.
Awesome.
I think it would be fun. Because it is fucking cool and not enough people do it. But it also is difficult as shit.
Compass piece before we can find the lost treasure. Come on back.
Increase aggression later. I'm busy. Worst. Why so many blow up guys? Less of that. Give me less of that. Stop it, buddy. Stop it. I shot you. That one's dead. Oh my god, I can't shoot. I gotta be so close.
Love you, bot.
I'm such a liability at this point. Anytime you get over like 75 anarchy, you just... If you're not directly in front of someone when you pull that trigger, you ain't hitting them. This is not happening. Grilled kids are way more tender on your... Beef jerky? Like, we... Turn it into jerky, I don't know. Okay, we're going back to the ship. Anything else here? Before I go? Nope. Okay. This way. I feel like that's a thing. Don't know why I feel that way, but I feel that way. Perfect. I like these missions. I also really like the sound that this little skiff makes. It's nice. It's so nice. Okay, let's go talk to the lady who's totally not gonna try to stab me in the back till later. But if she does, like, I wouldn't even feel bad. I'd be like, you know what? It would be on me. If she was successful, you know? It would be my bad, you know? She already told me she tried to stab her other friend in the back. At this point, it just comes with the territory. Does it not? Ammo.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
I love no questions asked. That's my favorite type of questions. Bum, bum. Hello! How you doing?
3 down, 1 to go. Once the compass is fixed, we'll find out where Captain Blade buried his treasure.
Yay! You got a cool hat.
I don't know where the last part of the compass is, but I know someone who might. His name is Herbert, and he lives out in the rust
Herbert.
yards. Take that gift box over there.
Herbert the pervert.
Hold on to that gift and don't give it to Herbert until I tell you to. Now go meet up with him. Off with you now.
Seems a little sketchy, but I'm here for it. Let's go round to
A few of my men deserted the ship when Sandman attacked.
Benny the
Could you
Booster?
kill them, please? Deserters
Yeah.
really bug me since I only have one rule on my ship. If you join, it's for life. That and no fatties. Sorry, that was supposed to be a joke. Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god. That and new fatty.
Now, you might be worried that once you get all 4 pieces of the compass, I'll kill you and take it for myself.
That's
Wrong.
so good.
Even once
I'm
complete,
sorry.
the compass still...
I need to figure out where this is real quick. Okay. Just desserts for deserters. Rust yards. Okay. Is there anything else? No, we should go to a waste. Where the fuck is... Nope,
to be taken
Oasis.
to a very super secret
Jesus.
location before it will reveal where Blade's treasure is buried. You can rest easy for now.
Super secret. See? She said for now. She's telling me. She's telling me and I'm just like, it's cool. I mean, we're gonna have to gather these pieces somehow, right? Absolutely. Bum, boop. Okay, we go in here. We're in warm water. Now we're gonna leave, because, like, fuck this place. Also, worm water? It just sounds gross. Sounds like we're in freaking worm teeth. I don't want worm teeth. Okay. To the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick. Do I go that way? Where are you at, my guy? Oh, I hit a button. I hit a few buttons. Get this way. Little gap. Hi, Sai! How are the dumplings? Are the dumplings good? Grilled kids are more tender. See, you know. Oh, are they over there? Oh, bye worms. Nope. Yes. Yes, they are. But I gotta get out of the car. You haven't made them yet? How long does it take them? Like, how... Well, you probably make a fuck ton. So if you're gonna batch them, I feel like it's gonna take you a few hours. Bam, bam, bam.
Hit him!
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Also, Sai, have you had any luck with Canada stuff? Warm water? Isn't that just tequila? Well, technically it would be mezcal. It wouldn't even be tequila. It'd be like the scotch of tequilas. But yeah, that's the whole thing. I don't know why, or, you know, no, that's true. I don't know why. I am unsure the origins of the quote-unquote tequila worm. Some people believe it has hallucinogenic properties because it's been infused with like the tequila and mezcal or whatever, like the alcohol content.
Robot ever.
But that doesn't make any logical sense. It would, unless you're gonna hallucinate from the, oh, it's a bladder, but it's weak. I don't even care about that one. Unless you're gonna hallucinate from the alcohol content itself, there's no way that you would hallucinate from the alcohol infused worm. Unless the worm itself had hallucinogenic properties, but I don't think that's how that works. Hi, Benny. I'm sorry. I have to kill you. Nothing personal. You want to fisticuffs it? Okay.
Ah, that was my old cook. Tried to poison my food 6 times before he realized I always make my puppies test my food for me. Sometimes I really miss Bowser's number 7 through 13.
Bowser's number 7 through 14? Oh, that's brutal. That's so brutal. Okay, making 80 can take a few hours total. Would be less if you had more pans. How long do they freeze for? I assume indefinitely, almost, if you seal them right? Dang. Job finding period is the issue these days, let alone Canada, with fake job listings, scams, LLM filter. Man, the amount of scams are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Good God. Like, if, oh, geez. Especially if you use Indeed. I remember when I was looking for stuff, and it was like 1 out of 4 listings were scams. And it was frustrating as shit. Because I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, we don't have to do this. This is ridiculous. Terrible. Terrible. Waste your time, waste your energy. Oh, no good. No good at all. Part of me wonders, and it would be, you'd have to really put some work in if this is like the approach that you'd want. If you found a job company, if you found a company that you were really interested in and you knew that they did hire like US citizens, you take a trip to Canada and hand it in personally. Like, I don't know if it would make a difference, but I feel like it'd be one of the few ways to actually get your resume out of the whole, like, bullshittery that is AI generation and getting stuck in algorithms. All of those pre-screening things are just, they don't work nearly as well as people think they do. And you're locking out like a ton of freaking candidates for jobs. Which is no good. No good. Tried reputable companies mostly, but even they have fake listings? What? How do they have fake listings? How's that happening? How are they doing that? Why are they doing that? That's some poo. That's some big poo. What? So you did get a response? Were they like the canned response where it's just like, thank you so much for applying to this position. We will let you know. But if we don't let you know, then assume it's a no. Kind of, I hate that shit. Tell me no. Tell me why. Like, I'm bitter. I'm bitter.
Let me know if anything catches
Oh,
your
I'm
eye.
almost better off going to an actual job fair or something. I'm pretty jaded about applying to jobs. And not just like entry-level jobs or work-from-home jobs, it's just jobs in general are just... It would have been so much easier without the AI algorithms. If things went old school again, where you literally show up at a job and you hand in a resume and shake someone's hand, like... I feel like the process would be at least a little bit less frustrating. Because when you can just apply from your computer and you're just copying and pasting everything, it's just... Everyone becomes a number. There's no personal touch to anything anymore. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's annoying. Who would want to work in Canada anyway? Your income can't be based on wood chips and syrup. Oh, it could very much be based off of syrup. That shit's like gold here. I mean, They're looking for farmers and stuff. I don't know if you'd want to move your fam and everything though. But if you want to get away, you know. The state doesn't even use AI, and you'll only hear back if they choose you. Yeah, it's just... When I was attending a university here, I was still applying for jobs in the States, just remote ones. I applied to 60 jobs. And I think I only heard back from like 4 of them. And it was just... Ugh. It was disheartening and frustrating. And of course then you see all like the posts on social media where it's like people don't want to work, you know, there's just all these jobs and no one's applying for them. It's like, no, people want to work, people are applying to these jobs. It's just like you're not hiring them, or you're hiring internally, real talk, and you just are legally obligated to put out a job listing that you have no intention to fill with an external person. And you just wasted X amount of people's time because of that. And that sucks. Because it's just like, what the fuck? At least let me know so I don't, like, get my hopes up, you know? Yeah. Or cheaper, but the labor... Oh, goodness. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. I'm realizing I'm being chased by a significant amount of people. A little too significant. Hi, Gunner. No.
Best robot ever.
Good shot. Bitch. Okay, we're almost here to the dude. I am slagged. Which is not good, but that's fine. You kind of don't want to work in trendy industries, so it helps with fewer scams. Yes. Absolutely. Oh! That guy died so fast. I kind of feel bad about that. He could have been a nice guy. He's up top. How do I get there? Is there a ladder? Do I have to go all the way up here and then I'll figure it out. It took you 7 months to get a job in 2021. Holy crap. That's nuts. I hate saying it, but no wonder people are trying to make money by being content creators. At least they know they can start now. Like, they are in control of, like, what their efforts kind of produce, you know? Granted, being an influencer is not nearly as easy as it used to be. But,
it will hurt!
Fuck, I understand it. I would much rather... Okay, if I knew it was gonna take me frickin' 6 months, 7 months to get a job, I would do whatever I could in the meantime to try to make some sort of money. Shit. I would be making bread and trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace if I could. You know? Like, oh my god. So... Oh, it's just... How is this gonna work? Long term, like, this job market is just... How are we gonna are we gonna be able to create more jobs? What, like, there's just... With automation and everything, there's not enough jobs for the people. And it's not just automation. It's not just automation stealing jobs, quote unquote. Is it stealing things like stupid jobs? Some of them, yeah, but... Hold on, let me cook that. Oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, reloading. Reloaded.
I remember him. Deckhand always bragged about blowing up an orphanage, which... I've murdered my fair share of children, but don't brag about it. That's rude.
Don't brag about it. That's rude. Now we have Toothless Terry. I think Toothless Terry is somewhere else. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's just... I can't fix the job market. I wish I could. I also wish that, like, there was easier way to frickin' sustain a population as big as we have. There's not. There's not. All the entry-level jobs don't make enough to feed a family, to house a family, to pay for college for kids. Like, people are not able to support themselves nearly as much as they used to. And with the job market being as it is, it's just really frustrating. So, when I was going to university here, one of the things that kind of pissed me off, low-key, and it's not just Canadian universities that do this, it's just universities across the board, but I'm seeing it from a very different perspective as being an adult who has been in the workforce and worked in cryogenics, which still only paid $17 an hour, and I had to work a second job. Which is fucking stupid. But anyway, the university professors are like, you need to go to school and you need to get your degree because then you're guaranteed a job when you graduate. And I'm like, that's not fucking true. And you shouldn't be telling freshmen that and first year students that they are guaranteed a job out of university, because it's just no longer accurate. It's just not true. You're gonna set up these kids for failure. It's like, if anything, it should be the opposite. You should be like, hey, this does not guarantee you a job. That's why you need to volunteer your time, find a way to make your resume stand out now. Work while you're still living at home where you can afford to be an intern. Because if you're an adult trying to be an intern at an unpaid intern position, like, there's just no logical way you can do that. And it's just like, I guess I'm jaded with that system because it introduces kids, people that are young, and gives them the impression that, oh yeah, if you go ahead and give us this amount of money, it'll help secure a future for you. And it's just not accurate. Not accurate, and it no longer applies, and then you end up with debt. And it's like, cool. Now I'm double fucked. Like, cool. Love that. And it's just like, no. It's not the case anymore. Sadly. Very, very sadly. I wish it was, though. I really do. Okay, do I go... where... this back way? Should go on only feet. You have double... how do you have double jointed toes? Like... how does... I don't want to see your toes. Don't get me wrong. I really don't. I'm not a toe person. But what does it even mean to have double jointed toes? What does that mean? I don't know. Curiosity. You were jobless the entire time and had 2 kids? Took 4 months before unemployment kicked in. How? Yeah, that's just setting you up for pure failure at that point. You spent your entire savings. Shit. Like goddamn. That shouldn't... Was that the case for people 20 years ago? And if not, what has changed to the point where that's the situation? Is there a way to mitigate this? Is there a way to roll certain things back or put in certain parameters that will help, you know, stop this from happening more? Or, like, you know, slow it down? Anything. Anything would help. Hasn't been true for 25 years. Trade schools work, but see, okay, so I had this conversation with Thoric because my little jaded ass is my little jaded ass. And I was like, you know, when we do decide to have kids, what do we want to promote in regards to schooling? And he's like, oh, they should definitely go to university. And I was like, why? He was like, well, because it proves that you can do something, or that you're willing to stick for something for like 4 years. And I was like, I don't think it's necessarily enough of an advantage to do that anymore. I feel like the college experience is fun. You meet friends. Real talk, I don't talk to anyone I went to college with. There's nothing that happened in my college career where I'm like, oh my god, this was groundbreaking for me. I didn't go to sororities, I didn't go to fraternity, like, parties or anything like that. The degree is great, don't get me wrong, I could put it on a resume, but did it get me a job? No. So, like, do I think it was a waste? No. Do I think it was completely necessary? No. But I told him, I was like, you know, I think having our kids join the workforce first at like a lower end job, like, I don't know, working in a bar or working in like the service industry would be wise until they figured out what direction they actually want to go with their career. And then depending on what direction that is, I feel like then we should promote, like, okay, it's time to go to university or time to go to trade school, because I would definitely be 100% more so like trade school. Please learn how to work with your hands. That's important. Learn how to fix things. Learn how to weld. Oh my gosh. But I don't think attending a university is where you should be figuring out what you want to do. You should know before you go in, because otherwise you end up trapped. That's no good. No good. No good. I need a skiff. Give me skiff. Skiff, please. Clink. Is it this side? It is. I think trade schools do work better. University professors say that so that they can have kids still attend college so that they can keep their jobs. Which I also think is important. What has caused tuition to skyrocket the way that it has? Can you guys, like, I'm not asking, like, to be prodding or anything like that. I just can't mentally figure out what would cause that. Like, if you went to the University of Tennessee and you were an out-of-state student, your tuition is minimum $55,000 a year. Like, that's a lot of money a year. Your housing for a year should not come anywhere close to that. Your books shouldn't come anywhere close to that. The quality of your professors, they've been there for 10 years. A lot of the information, like if you're going into the science field, all that information changes pretty constantly as new studies are pulled out. I mean, every year you need new textbooks, but they own the buildings. So it's not like they're expanding, but then the tuition is increasing by 4% every single year. So why? Like, why is that not enough? I don't get it. I just don't understand. I wish I did, because if I had better context, then I feel like I could justify a slightly different opinion, you know? And it's just like, I'm just not seeing how these numbers work. And then in Canada, you want to know how much it is for, like, a Canadian student? A Canadian student, it's like $5,000 for, like, 4 years. And it does not include housing, and it does not include books, but $5,000 for general tuition is way fucking cheaper than what's going on in the States. And these universities have just as good teachers and everything, so why this shit happening? Okay, why? Resources for research that they can monetize? Maybe. You wish your kids would go to trade school. The dad has them brainwashed into thinking college is needed. You can always have them go to, like, a community college first. See if maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. You went to school for 12 years? Why does 16 mean more? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. You're also big on joining military. The only thing with military, I'm a little bit less military oriented, but it's because of, like, you see some shit in the military that some people shouldn't see, and also some people are not equipped to see. That can cause some damage to some people that are a little softer. Now, do I think that some people would benefit from it? Yes. Do I think that everyone should learn how to handle weapons properly and efficiency? Like, yes. I think knowledge in general is important. But I think removing that veil of safety of the world can be dangerous and harmful for certain people. Not everyone, but some. I can't take that. He's too far away. Oh, he dead. It don't matter. Bye-bye, dude. Hi, Art! Long time no see! Been a while, huh? Your coworkers strongly recommend the Coast Guard for military because it's much less straight. There you go. That's a much better option. Yeah. Okay, well, that's my car. Where am I going? If you find a calling in a variety of work or travel, just living longer, fair. Yeah. Traveling is important. Oh my goodness. If you can travel when you're younger, like backpacking somewhere, which now I understand, like, if you're like a woman, for example, backpacking can be a little dangerous, you know, a little spicy, especially in certain places. But I think if you're able to do something safely and you can take a trip maybe after high school for a little bit, I think it's a good opportunity and kind of gives you a slightly different perspective on certain things. Administration costs? When you say administration costs, do you mean like just the salaries of workers are going up and increasing, or do you mean something else? So it's political. With more and more minorities attending college, tuitions were raised to push people behind the starting line. Interesting. You went to a vocational school. How did you like that? Was it like, is that something that you would recommend? You're just gonna do elderly OnlyFans and get rich off of that? You know? Why the fuck not? Do it. Live your best life, man. Live your best life. To related, so an exclusive thing that they would appear prestigious and keep the right families in. Oh, I see what you mean. So you backpack through Northern Europe for a whole month? See, that's freaking cool. That's cool. A work abroad program, I feel like, is also probably a pretty good beneficial kind of thing. As long as you have a way out. In case something happens, I don't know. So okay. So many in my class, I knew that they came from money and they just were different, and fuck them all. Yeah, it's kind of like Harvard. Few people get into Harvard because they actually like have the grades and the prestigious background to do it. And then a lot of people just pay to get into Harvard because they come from good families, and it's more of a socialite aspect for networking.
2 words, my friend.
Which is also like, me. Coasties see more things than people realize.
Oh,
like
if
drugs.
asks about me, don't say anything.
This guy is a weirdo, isn't he? What's this map look like? Okay, we got Herbert. Or the Hermit. He's up top. Nope, he's not up top. I don't know what. Oh, okay, we're doing him first. It sounds weird. Raising. Most troops don't see things. True, but they're trained on. They're kind of desensitized to stuff in case they do see things, because otherwise, you know, you freeze. You know. So like they do see things. Some is just slightly different. I'm not saying they're gonna see like their best to get their eyeball shot out, but I'm sure they are exposed to very gruesome footage or stories or things of that nature where, you know, it's high intensity. You would absolutely recommend a vocational school. You learn skills directly related to a career and can get a job straight out of school. See, that sounds freaking great. I think that's a wonderful idea. Especially if you have a little bit of travel involved. I think that's really cool. Where the fuck going? Oh, that's all the way up there. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. Your case? Columbia? The shit caving case? Yeah. If I had to restart and do it over differently, or I guess I should say, if I had the option to restart, would I do it over differently? In regards to my schooling. Yes, I would completely do it differently. I probably would have ended up being a welder. I would have went to trade school and learned how to weld. I think I would have been happier working with my hands. But would I have known that right out of high school? No. So I think it probably would have been wise for me to fuck you, cursed pirate.
I can take you.
Being a twat waffle. Little dead twat waffle. You're cursed. Does that mean you come back to life? Maybe not.
Love you, bot.
Yeah, I would have gone to a trade school. Or I could have buckled down and gone the art route, but actually do it in a way that was smart. Art school, not necessarily smart. However, learning to be like a jeweler, that is something that is smart. So working with that instead of against it probably would have been wise. On my end. It would have been cool to be a jeweler. I don't know if I'd be good at it though. But I guess you never know until you try. Only a 12K loan? For 4 years? Or how long was it? Like, you love your kids, they're intelligent, but neither of them are academically inclined. Yeah. So it's like, you shouldn't have to force that. I don't know. Work with your kids' strengths. I feel like that's the best thing you can do. I think. I'm not a parent. It's just hard to tell. No, you weren't trained for anything like that. Oh, you weren't? Okay. That's very different. Some of the perks, though, of doing military service is they will pay for you to go to school if you decide that's something that you want to do. And I think that is lovely. That is definitely a good perk.
I'm going wildly insane! I feel the cosmos!
I feel the cosmos? That's a skill. Didn't I just see a dude over there? Yes.
Necromancer angry!
What are these little voice things? I feel like they've changed a little bit. Maybe they have.
Blood
Fuck.
and metal, my
Okay,
favorite
we're just gonna
thing.
jump over here. Do I have to go over here? Where am I going? So you try to give them different options? I think that's the best thing that you can do. And hopefully they pick something that they genuinely enjoy and that they want to stick with and have a good future in. That's the best. If you did it differently, you wouldn't have met Cap, and then he would be mine, build a time machine and go back. That's true. I don't know. I was always very inclined to travel. Like, what if I would have been a welder? What if I... Actually, if I didn't... Sentences, let's fix this. So, my initial major when I went into university was cellular biology. Because they didn't have the major available that I was actually interested in, which was metallurgy engineer. They just didn't have it. So I decided to do cellular biology instead, and then I double majored in art. But then when I transferred schools, I just finished up a psychology degree because I already had the majority of the credits for that one. And I got the fuck out of there because it was so expensive. That other place actually had the metallurgy degree. If I would have gone that route, I probably would have been I would have gone down the same job line as my cousin Eric, because he was actually the reason why I wanted to pursue that. And he actually works in the same industry as Cap. So I could have still met him, which would have been wild. I just would have been in more job debt from school if I went in for engineering. Oh my god. That would be weird. Used to make jewelry, nothing extravagant. Used to make like little braided rings and necklace, but how hard is it? Is it like enjoyable? Is the process worth it? Is it a lot of equipment? Is this something I could learn? All right, like I kind of want to know. At a Canada convention for the yeah, I could have. So it turns out that my cousin Eric, so because he's in metallurgy engineering, he was working in forges, steel forges, and doing like quality control. And then what they ended up doing, he ended up entering the field of doing, I guess, more on the sales side, but setting up forges across North America in general, and then making sure that the forges are working properly, that the quality that's coming out of them is up to par, all that kind of stuff. I could have walked in those same footsteps, and they actually have a mutual, which is pretty cool. I'm like, oh, he makes the forge that, well, their company works with the company that, smelts all of the scrap, which is cool. It's super cool. It's expensive to get into, but the process is therapeutic. That's pretty cool. That's super cool. I've been mentally fiddling with the idea of silver clay, but I know it's really hard to work with. But it's a little bit more approachable.
Knowing that name. Terry! It was Terry! Whew, I almost felt guilty there. Looks like that. That looks creepy enough to be Herbert's shack up there on that ledge. Take the elevator up, knock on the door, and prepare for a smell straight out of your nightmares.
Oh, thank you. That's likely, but maybe the disruption of the timeline would have changed my life, and I could have been a gruff but kind metal scrapper. One day, when you sell Kath the truck of metal, you have found we started to talk and realized that we're in mad love, and then begin a secretive relationship because the scrapping community would not accept us. Hold on, I need to take a picture of that. I'm gonna send that to him. It's perfect. He's gonna die. I'm so excited. Oh, come on, Hannah. Use your phone. You can do it. There's a lot of caffeine in me right now, but this is the best. He's gonna be like, what am I looking at? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I have a moment. Keep giggling. I'm gonna use the restroom, and I will be right back. So if you guys need some more coffee, or oh my god, or you need to use the restroom, or you need to somehow plot and find a way to, like, you know, steal my husband, I mean, you can take the time to do that too. Whatever floats your boat, but I'll be right back. I'll let you know what he says. You gotta run and get lunch. Do it. Do it. Do what you got. Okay, I'll be right back. It's so freaking. Bored. Okay, I'm back. Also, Kath said, "Oh my gosh, amazing." So I would say that's a win. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, when you were in the army, how many 19-year-olds got to wander? Wait. Well, get to wander and grace the Crete. Oh, as vacation from South Dakota. Oh, that's nice. Greece. I would love to go to Greece. Crete? I've never... Crete is the one that's by Corsica, right? I've heard great things. Like, that it's just beautiful. But that you don't always get the fun vacations. Like, a lot of times it's like, congratulations, here's some sand. Kind of thing. Okay, yes. Do I go this way? I guess I go this way? Maybe? Unless he's right above me. Oh shit, you're gonna knock me off. I don't have time for that. Fuck you guys. Ah!
Start running, clowns!
That was a little ridiculous. Fuck yeah, travel benefits for any complaint. Yeah! So that was actually one of the reasons I took the job working, for the cryogenic company, is because I was supposed to be the one that traveled to the conventions. And then I got freaking blocked by that by, like, an adjacent manager. Which was really frustrating, because I'm like, that's the whole reason why I freaking took this job. Because I make more money bartending than I do at this company. But there was supposed to be traveling benefits. And it just never happened. And I was like, I'm frustrated. Okay, we're going this way. That was a good yarn you spun there? Okay, cops here, gotta go. Do your thing. What's up, Drift? Hello.
Redonkulous!
How you doing? How's your wonderful life? No, south of Greece. Oh. Reading is not my strong suit. Stop lighting me on fire. Only I can do that. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna meet this creepo. You guys ready? It's gonna be a little creepy motherfucker. But I'm sure it'll be nice and exciting. It's Herbert's hideout. He's got a banjo. What could go wrong? You got a raise? Hell yeah. Proud of you, man. Freaking proud of you.
Hold on a second. Scarlet, is that you?
Just a little bit obsessed. Ooh.
No, you're not Scarlet.
Not Scarlet.
I can taste her scent on you. She wants the last compass piece, doesn't she? Oh, yeah. Let's talk, you and me.
It's got a heart that says Scarlet. Freaking, oh. This dude. I don't know if I want to talk to him. Let's see this. Okay. Her mugshot? Okay, that's kind of funny. He really likes that photo, though. Oh, man. Underwear. And dolls that have grenades for heads. And... he has an altar. So there's supposed to be 5 dolls. There's a noose. Okay. This is weird. Is there anything else, like, around here? Gross, man. Just like Pokemon Scarlet. What's wrong with that? Fair enough.
How is Scarlet? Is she as beautiful as when I last saw her? Oh, how the light caught her hair.
Like, this is so weird.
If I help you complete the compass, Scarlet will be so happy. Oh, yes. But no, the compass alone won't do. She needs to know how much I care.
Does she?
Tapes. Yes. Get the tape. Get the tapes. I'll mark them on your echo.
Okay. I don't like doing this mission. Dude, he's so cringy. Cringy fucking weird. Yeah, I take it they're all on this ship barge thing. Well. Ew. That's all I have to do. Gonna have to jail this guy? That or like cut off his hands. I don't know. It says it's below. Can I not get in the boat? Put me in the boat. Okay, it's on par with me here. So I would assume it. Are we not going in the boat? Put me in the boat. Okay. Your B-Day is next month? And you feel like an elder? Why? You're only like 16. You shouldn't feel like an elder. You've got plenty of time left. It'll be fine. Okay, we're at Kubi Gorge. You're grown, Josh. Whatever, man. You're only as grown as you want to be. And here's the other thing. Being grown is not as much fun as it sounds.
Everything.
If I could be young, if I could have a mindset of my youth, where everything was still pretty and sparkly, I would choose that. Ignorance is indeed bliss. Also, bills are expensive as fuck. Be a kid. But you know, that's just my opinion.
Ideal death.
Yeah, what's over here? Other than an icky hive thing. I feel like there should be a thing over here, is there not? You can't put a little nubbin over here and then not have anything cool. Money? No. Money? No, well fuck you guys. Bleh. Jesus, kid, you haven't even started being elderly. Yeah, have you slept on your pillow wrong and then like fucked up your neck for a week and a half yet? Huh? Is that a thing yet? Have you gone through the second puberty? Also a thing? Where that metabolism slows down a little bit and foods start hurting your stomach and you don't know why. Also a thing. Yes, I have. I'm not a child. Wait a second. Wait, yeah, there's second puberty. Is indeed a thing. Why does this look like it's gonna blow up? Is this gonna blow up? See?
I was worried something like this would happen. Just collect his little love letters as quick as you can. Sorry.
Love letters. Ew. Yeah, second puberty, man. It's a thing. It happens more so with women than it does with men. But it's like your hips get twice as wide. That's definitely a thing for ladies. Men, obviously, it's a little bit different. Okay, I guess I'm gonna shoot this guy. Pardon me. Shooty Magooty. Oh my god, get over here, moment.
You are a mean machine.
Oh, everyone's dead? Big guy. Oh my god, everything's blowing up and exploding. Me with what? No, you're not a woman. You wouldn't have that part. But, yeah, so for men, it's pretty... Second puberty is like that point when, you start producing less testosterone. So, you start having things like a slower metabolism, or where you put on weight changes. Stuff like that, you know? You start to become a person with, like, an adult male body. Nami? Oh, it's above me. Okay. Like that is the thing. Double wide hips. Yeah, you start like walking around with a dually, but it's just your hips. You know? Cursed pirate, stop being so cursed and stealing my freaking lifeblood. That's mine. You can't have that. You barely eat, so your metabolism will probably be fine. Well, not eating can also fuck up your metabolism. It's not just eating too much. Sometimes it's when you eat and what it is that you're eating. Like, if you start eating shit, your body's gonna hold on to that different. Things with high trans fats will start to nerf your goody gumdrops. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Like me, I can't eat. I can't eat fried foods anymore, like at all, which is really unfortunate because chicken parm is like my fave. I can have like a small amount every once in a while, but it'll actually like cause intense bloating and stuff, which is no fun. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Me as you heat a piece. See, there you go. Just giving you stuff to look forward to as you get close to your birthday, you know.
Why am I still doing this?
See the ocean? The endless ocean!
That guy dead.
Wow.
Oh, he had a nice weapon on him. I wonder if I actually pick up the weapon he was using. Badass pirate. You gonna die? You jumped? You little hoe. I'm gonna come and get you. I'm not gonna let you live. Stop moving! I can't hear you. I have 300 anarchy. But once I do, you're gonna die. Okay, let's go pick up all this shit. Okay. It's one higher up, on par with where I am. Oh, where? Oh, it's right here.
Scarlet, I wrote you a haiku.
Gotta take antacid. Problem solved. Here's the thing. You're getting close.
Got a nice
You're at the
butt.
point where you
also
have to
got a
take
nice chest.
antacid.
Your face is okay
Next
too.
thing you're gonna have to take,
No, 6
motherfucking
syllables.
Metamucil.
Oh, it's ruined. God damn it.
That's what's next. Metamucil. No! It's not a bad thing, but it's a thing. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Eventually. Maybe not now, but like, you know, sooner or later. It all fixes itself, right? Yeah, I need to get to the top of that building. To somehow get this thing. How am I gonna get the nubbin? Do I really care enough about this nubbin? Yeah, I should. I'm here. Might as well get it. At least you don't have any wrinkles, because you don't smile a lot. You know, that's cool. That's one thing, as I hear a lot about that. Just as a girl, and being around other girls, and other, like, older ladies and stuff. People really worry about, like, wrinkles. I'm just like, wrinkles aren't bad. I think wrinkles can be a sign of, like, I don't know, you enjoying life and living life well, right? Is that just me who kind of views it that way? It could be. I think smile wrinkles are nice, and I think if you're older, like, I think that's attractive. Oh, I was outside the window this whole time, you fucker. Should have fucking known. Should have mother-fucking known. It's more like, I think the wrinkles that look bad, or people try to cover up, are like the frowny, angry wrinkles. Like the ones, like, between your forehead, from you, like, scowling a lot. Those wrinkles. I think if you got happy, cute old lady wrinkles, like, no one's gonna be pissed at cute old lady wrinkles, because they cute, and you an old lady, you know? Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Same thing with, like, going gray. I think aging is such a beautiful thing, and I think there's such a pressure from society to cover that up, or to dye your hair, or to hide it. Like, where it's like, man, let yourself get old. You have lived for X amount of years. Allow yourself to enjoy that. Or to even show it. Like, it's nice. It can be nice. I'm gonna be a cute old lady with white fucking hair, damn it. Get on my level. I'm gonna be making cookies. Because cookies are good. They're really good. I like cookies. I think I'm gonna make some freaking pumpkin bars this week. I'm so excited for that with some cream cheese frosting on top. It'll be like, that's gonna be good. If it goes straight to my hips, so fucking be it. You don't fear wrinkles, but you do try to take care of your skin. I think it's important to take care of your skin. More so just like, you don't want to get like skin cancer. You know? That's part is definitely a no bueno situation. Like, don't get skin cancer. Like, basal cell carcinoma is super avoidable. Why is this echo just your sleeping? Oh. Is listening to her sleep?
This concludes the sounds of Scarlet sleeping. Tape number 48.
Somebody there.
Oh, crap.
Ew. That's such a big ew. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Come to grips with your hair changing? Yeah! Absolutely! I refer to grays as wisdom hair. They're wisdom hairs! You have wisdom. You wise. You wise enough. You earned them. Or you're stressed enough. But if you get them from stress, then you definitely earn that shit. Definitely rock them. Yep, absolutely. Same as your gray hair, you don't cover it. Good, don't. Never cover it. Own it. Own it, own it, own it. Having a skin routine is godly. Yeah. There's also, like, too much skin routine, though, too. I changed my face soap. I was using that CeraVe stuff, but, like, my skin was always dry. I was always, like, angry. And I pulled a boy. When I say I pulled a boy, that sounds funny. Like, a boy move. I got rid of my face wash, and I switched to Dial bar soap. Dude, it cleared up my skin so well. And you want to know what my moisturizer is? Aveeno body lotion. Frickin' works like a charm. Don't have any retinol. I don't have any of the acids. None of that. And now my skin is fine. Tell me why that happened. Like, why? Why is that what works? I don't get it. I feel like it shouldn't. You know? Shit, they sell all this stuff because, like, it's supposed to work. But now I'm like, is it supposed to work? Or is it just I'm stupid enough to buy it? I don't know. But also, I'm probably, like, you know, young enough where I can get away with it for now. Maybe at some point I will need to change that up. But, like, you know, so be it. Fuck. Where is this X? If you guys see an X on the ground, please let me know. I remember that this one's kind of freaking weird. Gonna walk all over the place. I feel like it's on this backside. I could be wrong. Oh my god, this man has got to go. Yeah, man, if I found out someone was recording me sleep, I would be livid and murderous. At best. At worst? I don't know. Where's this? Where's the X? It's supposed to be in this general area. Woo, Aveeno. Yeah, that and like beef tallow. Like very simple things for skincare. Quite effective. Let's see an X. Underwear. Here, buddy, buddy, buddy. Get back. One of your bodies, like, covering it up? Is it just in the hole? No, it's not in the hole. I tried. And it went to the dark side. Use Neutrogena and fancy lotion. Neutrogena is a little too drying for me. But, yeah, that's what I used to use, like, growing up. Wasn't bad. Was not bad. When did she leave? Fact. That's also true. Where is the X? God damn it. Where? Where are you? Where are you? And I am so sorry. but seriously, where the fuck is it? Come on. Just A spray painted X. Good God, it's gotta be here somewhere. Usually it's something you gotta like dig up. Right? Oh my God, she went to Canada? Maybe she towed the line. I mean, maybe. I'll never tell. To be honest, the amount of naps you take is scary. Man, naps are freaking amazing. I love naps. I love naps, and I hate whatever this is. What is this? Is it out? That's... No. No, that's off map. That's how I die. We don't want to die. Where? It has to be here somewhere. It just looks like a spray-painted X. Against a wall. Is it a fictional creature? Like, where? Not that, but that's a thing, but... Oh my God. So your friend won't be able to run the electrical today? So you gotta wait. At least you have your site ready. So you gotta wait to do all your digging. Well, maybe you'll decide to put another person on the job so it's not just you. If you want. You don't have to, of course. Where is this at? I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna go fucking nuts. What is that? What is that? That's further down the line, but... He's driving it. The mission is broken. I have had that happen, but I hope not. Digging is done? You just gotta open a hole? Damn. Okay. Shit, you're doing really well. Well done. Is it over here? I feel like they're usually a little bit more obvious than what's happening right now. Come on. It's just an X. Hi Zoran, how are you doing? I swear, if it's not actually in that circle, I will lose my shit. Like, what if it's not? What if it's like back here or something? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It was your birthday? Congratulations. Happy birthday. What'd you do? Do anything super fun? I don't trust this. I think I remember that there was... This one was difficult to find. I think. What is this?
Today, Scarlet caught a crewman stealing from her. She's so honorable. Through my telescope, I saw her give him a gun to defend himself. As she ran him through with her sword, I knew she's the one.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You remember when you were 33? 2 years ago. It felt like just yesterday. Understandable. Understandable. I'm 32. I'll be turning 33 in May. So old. Just kidding. I don't really feel old yet. Get there, though. I do yacht a lot more often. That's for sure. Where is this thing? I'm gonna flip the shit. Where is it? Where is this? Y'all old. I know, Sergeant Tonin. I know. Okay. We're gonna find it. We're gonna do it. We're looking for a small black X. Could be either on the floor, or it could be on like a wall, something that has to be like triggered. If I go real slow. Maybe I'll find it. Is it like on top of one of these things? Like on the back of it? Oh, okay. Is it? Is this? Oh god. It looks like a weird thing. Back? Here? No. Get off my lawn, you young whippersnappers, for real. Oh, don't worry, you don't ever have to apologize for anything like that. You're fine. Slightly younger? I'm like right next door. Yeah. Nah, you're 16. You've got time. Okay. Little X. I feel like if I remember many moons ago, many years ago, I think it's on the ground. But I think it's somewhere hella fucking stupid. Where it's like, are you fucking kidding me kind of thing? I think. Oh, Atlas. Little X. That kind of looks like an X. But I don't think it's the X we're looking for. Stop being delusional? Nah. Keep wanting to whip out the back of the day stories to the younger engineers. I mean, shit. Some of those stories are worth it. It's true. Where are you? I'm gonna die, man. I'm about to rage out. Where the fuck is this thing? Oh my god. Where is it? Where? I'm about to go Liam Neeson up in here. The other ones were also slightly difficult to find. But they weren't this fucking difficult to find. Am I gonna have to Google this shit? I might have to Google this shit. God, so a week after you started your new job, got into a car accident, and since it was a rental that hit you, Enterprise and the rental company is blaming you for the accident, and they expect you to pay $17K for the damages. What did the insurance claim? Like, holy crap, that's annoying. Also, did you have insurance coverage? Ugh. Because you said that it was a rental car that hit you. I mean, usually whenever there's like an accident report, they say who's liable. So if the rental car was liable, then that's not on you. Like, that can't be on you. Like, that's just false. Yeah, you thought he would be 17, but no, he never ages. He's just stuck at 16. I'm gonna freak out, man. This shouldn't be this difficult. Where am I on? I'm gonna fucking... I'm gonna... The rust jars. I'm looking it up. Don't judge me. Oh my god. Where? Oh my god. Is the rust yard bottle? There's a staircase. Look for a staircase on the north side of the circle on your mini-map, and then dig under the staircase. I hate you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you! Terrible! It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Also, a week after the accident, you had a fallout with someone that you considered to be a very close friend. Oh, that's rough, man. That's super rough. But thankfully, you have liability insurance. You just need to submit the crash report so your insurance can take care of everything. Good call. Because, yeah, if that's the case, then you should be okay. The north side. So it should be over here. If it's in a shadow, shit. And under that staircase. Is it under a staircase over here? Also, what do they consider a north? The north side? Because the map fucking moves, bruh. Okay, we're just gonna go around the edge of the map and find every staircase. And then teabag the fuck out of it. Stupid. There's a staircase. Is it under here? Oh. Just to make sure. Is there another staircase? Ah. My hands are like sweating. They're sweating because I'm frustrated. Oh my god. And yawning at the same time. More coffee? Long story short, you spent all night at her place. One thing led to another, then after wanting to talk about it, she called you pushy, and eventually blocked you, and ripped you out of her life. Well, one, that's unfortunate. Two, it definitely sounds like a her problem, and not a you problem, though. So I wouldn't stress out about it too much. If something like that was enough to completely break your guys' dynamic, fuck, there it is! Then maybe it was a dynamic that just wasn't as strong on her side as it was on your side. And it's unfortunate, but it's not your fault. Money! But also, fuck the hassle of trying. Never mind, I like this. This is fine. This is fine. That was nice. That was nice. That was a good weapon. You know, maybe I should be less bitchy. That's also way better than this. It consumes 2, but I don't care. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck and it won't let me turn in my shit.
They're all dead.
He killed them all?
They attacked just after daybreak. I promised myself I'd let them kill me, but I couldn't let it. I fought back. My deck is sticky with their blood.
Oh, man.
Today, they finally met the fearsome Captain Blade.
Damn. Alright. That was worth it. Well, dodged a bullet in some form. Or it was a graze. I kind of feel like that. Yeah, I think you dodged a bullet. The good news is that after it happened, it actually got you away from the bar that you would hang out with. It's too many bad experiences. Hey, sometimes change can be really good. It can be really good. And sometimes things that initially seem to be like negative or super painful and harmful actually push us in the right direction. Or the place that, you know, you can better grow. It could be blessings in disguises. I've definitely seen a few of those. For real. Maybe a little bit more than a few. Yeah. Fuck you and your little thing, Majig. Okay, Anchorman. Oh. I have no ability to, Jesus. Stop it! Oh my god, you fucker! Just let me die, okay? What? Did you see that? That was ridiculous. Oh, you put me here, you... You've never been to a bar on purpose? Actually, I really enjoy bars. But it has to be the right type of bar with the right type of atmosphere. I don't like all bars by any means. There's definitely bars that I don't like, but there's some that I do. There's definitely some where I'm like, you know what? This is a really cool place just to hang out. Like, there's barcades. Bar arcades. So much fun. So much fun to hang out there every once in a while. It's just when you start hanging out there every once and while, that usually it can turn into something a little bit more detrimental. Plus, they are expensive. Bars are expensive. Yep. Shit ain't cheap. This entire arsenal you dodged, seeing as how she immediately started dating someone. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that. You did a good job.
Blood and metal.
I wouldn't stress on that one too much if I were you. Granted, I know that that's much easier said than done.
I regret
I gotta
nothing.
keep my anarchy? Hell yeah. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, bitch. Feels better now. Oh, they do have eggnog at some bars, which I think is disgusting. Ew. Why would you have that if you don't need it? Where am I going? Am I going this way? Is this a mistake? Maybe not. Maybe not mistake? Where? Okay, must. Oh, I see it. It's over here. Okay. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Yeah. Ha! Stab. 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 She lied to you too? Yeah. If she's lying to you already. Yeah, that's just not a good way to start anything. Anything. If you can't be honest with someone, then what you have isn't real. Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is mixtape number 206. I call this one
206.
Scarlet, I would like to touch you in places. Oh, Scarlet.
Oh, God. Did you find one of his songs? Musical gonorrhea. Still, you found all of his tapes. Better return them to him. And wash your hands afterward. Ugh.
Fair. That's a fair call. Fair call on washing your hands after that. Ugh. That was weird. That was weird. If I had a tape of someone singing to me, I would be a little on edge. You could definitely say that, and it makes me run all the way around to get to this thing, doesn't it? Oh my god. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Yes. Eggnog, yeah, they'll have spiked eggnog. With rum usually, especially around the holiday times. Usually a bar staple. People stink, so when you smell how they are, kick them in the shower. That's how the saying goes. Oh my god. Walking down your hometown with a beer, like, yo, this trash, I'll die here. Oh my god. You flew. I did. Many bars are only as good as the bartenders. Yes, which is why when I was bartending, my bar was the place to be. It was so much fun. It was super cool. Awesome people were there drinking. It was just a good time. Always a good time. Sometimes we had to kick people out. They were a little too drinky, but like that was rare. It was rare I had to cut someone off.
You found the tapes?
Yeah, I found your tapes, creepy bastard.
With the last piece of the compass, Scarlet will have to take me back. The last compass piece is in that chest.
What chest? Oh, this chest. Okay.
Ah, must be rusted. Rusty. Just shoot the lock.
Okay. Oh no, I reloaded.
Just wait until I reload.
Eggnog is the best drink to exist. You're getting so many eggnog pictures when it's available. You know what? I would expect nothing less. Nothing less. You don't think you'd ever had a bartender cut me off?
The last piece of the
it's because you're
compass.
legit. That's unfortunate.
Whoops. Looks like when you shot the lock, you blasted the final compass piece into bits.
Okay.
Okay, this is bad. No, wait. I can make a replacement. I just need parts. Just get to the Washburn refinery. Go, go, go!
Get to the chopper. Okay, we're going to Washburn. Is this everything I need in this area first? This is warm water. Yes. Okay, cool. We'll head on this way then. Can I just... free falling. I didn't die. That's like the best thing. I think I go here. This would seem right. This would feel right. I pull lever. Oh, I got scared. I got a little scared. You don't drink much anymore, so you don't go to bars. That's fair. I don't really go to bars either. There is one bar that's close to my place that I feel like would be fun. It's got a whole bunch of old records. So it's like a record bar, and then right next door it has like a bunch of pinball and stuff. I feel like that would be cool. But I'd rather just play pinball and have like mocktails than like actually have alcoholic beverages at this point. It's just my body doesn't handle the alcohol nearly as well as it used to, believe it or not. Because, I mean, it really didn't handle the alcohol well to begin with. But it's gotten worse. Although I did do some shots at the wedding. It was fun. It was fun. It was a good time. Definitely. Okay, so we're here. I don't. No, you're no good. I feel like I'm far away from any place that I would want to be. Yeah, I am. So what we're gonna do is we'll actually end it here because when I log back in, it'll put me at the beginning of Oasis because it's part of the DLC. And it'll save me time so that I don't have to run back and do all the shit. I can just get into a car. You love pinball machines? They're fun! The newer pinball machines have a lot going on. Like, a lot more than I thought. They're more complicated, but I think they're more fun because of that. You still haven't had alcohol, but you do love a sweet treat? Sweet treat is much better. It's much better. I don't know if it's necessarily healthier for you, but you're not gonna have a hangover from a sweet treat in the morning. Like, there's that. I think there's much better options. Another sign of old age. I know, I'm so old. So old. Okay. So this is what's coming up next week. We're gonna be back to our normal schedule. So it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday pretty consistently because I don't have any big events going on, which makes me really freaking happy because I can get like back in a groove. I will have to fix all of my audio shit. I was using Steel Series, but I've realized that it's kind of nerfing the audio quality for the games, and I don't like that. Like, they're kind of coming through a little tinny, and there's no reason for that to be happening. And I'm like, okay, well, so I'm gonna have to reconfigure OBS. I'll be doing that this week. So I might need your help on Friday or Thursday if the audio is balanced and everything is okay. Pain in the butt. I'm gonna try to fix it on my end as much as I can, but kind of need some feedback if possible. But yeah, it'll be more Borderlands 2 and WoW, which is really fun. I love playing WoW. Oh my god, guys, it's so great. Highly recommend. But yeah, so stay tuned. Stay tuned and thanks for hanging out. Let's figure out who we're raiding this lovely Saturday morning. I kind of want some retro games. Let's look at some retro stuff. Retro. To do English because that's usually the best. What else do we have? Cool. Beating every PlayStation 2 game. Game number 235. This is impressive. By a guy named Kaus. What's he playing? Playing Street Cricket? Oh god, we can't do Street Cricket. I'm sorry. There's no way I'm sending you guys into a Street Cricket video game. That just sounds horrible. I'm sure the game is great, but I'm also sure that game sucks, so we're not gonna do it. That would be so bad. Just so bad. There's so many good. Okay, this'll work. No, that won't work. Why are there We're doing this one. Last one. Okay, hell yeah. This is their 7th anniversary stream. It's some sort of fighting game, and it looks super 2000s, and I'm here for it. I don't know what it is, though. But the main character's name is Volt, and it's definitely a beat 'em up. WoW loves playing it. Fair enough. I keep dying. But it is what it is. But thank you guys so much for hanging out this lovely Saturday. You guys are fantastic. And I'll see you on Thursday or in the Discord. If you want to, like, I don't know, post your pictures of your horrible eggnog or whatever. Like, you do you. You do you. Okay, bye!